Down here, salt is a way of life.
Corner.
He's got the ice skates. He walks under. Shax gets a button, side switch, command grab, that's it!
These reactions.
Back throw. Batista bomb.
Oh,
cancel super! Yo!
Has to be the standing reset. So smart, this is the opportunity that you now need. Whips the bait! The anti-air on the jump out. Is this gonna kill on the Azuna drop? Yes, it is!
I don't like this. I don't like this aggression from him. I think it's going a little too hard. Yo, what?
Oh my gosh!
That was crazy!
And this is beneficial for me. Just need to find that final few hits, and I see that CA at the bottom.
Yeah, he's wanting it, but
Stop moving around, he's full switch with the CA.
Really please clip that. I need a frame by frame of that. Oh god,
Is that a kill?
Absolutely false, like. That kill, oh my god!
Great point from the -7. Hurricane knows now, because Hurricane has
sound like a shimshon?
some building can't gun them a back throw.
And the shimmies, you weren't taking your risking or nothing, I'm not used to set.
If that was V-trigger, the other V-trigger, that would have worked. Stuck though, Mr. Crimson with the base god Agni clutch. And that is not enough to that shot, but the wake up super.
And we are live, boys!
Oh, there you go. I see. Alright, so St. Colin was right. That's brilliant. Alright, what is going on, everybody?
And welcome to the 9th and final tournament, the invitational to this season of the Saltmine League. 8 of the best players, they've accumulated those points, and they're here to face off, and we can only have one winner out of these 8 godlike players. Ladies and gentlemen, you haven't heard this voice in a little while because he's been a bit lazy and he's been smacking some buttons, but he did get asked nicely to come and commentate for you guys. It's your boy Jammerz, and alongside me is he took my spot while I was playing, but he said, no, I need you back. He actually messaged me earlier and said, I need you back. But Cola, you need to talk to me, baby.
I'm here, dog. I'm here with you. I'm happy to be commentating with you, because as we know, obviously you know you were slacking only because you wanted to hit the mic. You've already been hot on the sticks, and now we need to hear you in the mic, and we're together here to bring you guys the best of the best in the EU Saltmine League finals, the saltiest of leagues out here. We're gonna be seeing the top level action. This is, you said, this is the end of everything that we've had. We've had kind of a ridiculous season where we've had some new players come through. We've had some upsets. We've had people like Mystic Smash and stuff like that kind of shake up the brackets, kind of put a name for themselves. And now we're seeing maybe a different top 8 than we're used to. But at the same time, we do see some new faces, some old faces, some old familiars, right?
Yeah, I mean, of course. So for those of you who don't know, so the bracket consists of 8 players. These are the guys that have accumulated points throughout the regular season of Saltmine, and it's boiled down to 8 players. There's actually, I believe there's 4 French players and there's 4 UK players. I'm trying to think if I've got that right. Or I could have got, it's 5 UK, 3 French. Let me double check. 1, 2, I think it's 3. Yeah, 3 French, 5 UK. So it's basically just France versus UK at the end of the day. But hey, listen, these guys have been putting in work, and up first, we got to have the first match there for you. I think you type in exclamation bracket in the chat, you will get the bracket for the 8-man invitational. But we are going to be having Mr. Crimson going up against Link Exello This is going to be a juicy one, Cole.
Oh man, the last season champion in Link, who had clutched it out to get in this top 8, clutched it out, said he wasn't able to do it. But look at where the dog is at right now. First match of the day.
Yeah, this is crazy, right? Because so Link Exile has actually proven that you don't need to enter all 8 regular tournaments to qualify. Just enter 1 or 2, and then just have a completely good day on the final ranking, and then cement your place at the last spot to have your luxury prize, Mr. Crimson, right? So.
Yeah, that's your reward to fight, the last season champion right here in this kind of matchup. Nikali doesn't do too bad, once he gets in, but it's being a little bit of a problem right here as, Mr. Crimson has been pecking away. Hits him with the sniper, the tag, the trade. Here we go, get in there.
It looks like Link Exelo's picked V-Trigger 1, so he's gone with the Lunge Punch for the trigger attack. He tried to do it, it didn't get hit, or it didn't connect, sorry, because Mr. Crimson was already in the air. Now, this matchup at one point, it was all about can the Kali land, crouching hard kick, get the crush counter like Link Exelo's looking for now. But over time, the Dhalsim players have got more elusive, they've got more knowledge on these matchups that have been causing them problems. So it's going to be difficult to get that go-to option for that knockdown.
Exactly. Here's the crush off the heavy kick, gets a DP ender right there, the chase down, hot pursuit, the flip out. Mr. Crimson, one of those players that really knows how to run the defensive game. You see him do flip outs and things like that. His defensive slides and choices are really great, which lets him stick in the game. I mean, we meme about this character being top 10, but there's really an element of this character that you have to have in terms of internal defense, and that's going to come out in this match. You guys are going to see as things go on.
All right, good blocks here, and then the crush counter, lucky for Link Exelo, and he goes for the optimal follow-up into the Raging Light. I want to see a command grab here. He could have done a command grab and it would have worked, but it's fine, don't worry. He might lose because of that, yeah.
Oh, in the front, the front door.
Do you know what's mad annoying? You get knocked down by Yoga Burner, right? And the flame carpets is there, and it's like, you know if you guess wrong, he's probably dead. And everyone's looking at Poison's Molotov when this guy literally knocks you down and does an instant air teleport, and you have to block the safe jump. You have to block it. Like, come on.
It's so dirty. And you think about, we're thinking about like the Kali getting the knockdown, running the command grab game, putting you in the corner, all that good stuff. But it's the opposite. It's Dhalsim going in. Dhalsim, the zoner by the way. The zoner by the way, people.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, Mr. Crimson's 1 game up at the moment. Good block on the dive kick there. He's got to be very careful with his anti-air choices, Mr. Crimson, because if he goes for the crouching light kick, you actually could make the dive kick connect meaty and give Link Exile an even bigger combo, but he's alright right now. Another stun, another round, 3 rounds in a row, I think that is. Yeah.
Crimson feeling a type of way this morning. Woke up and chose violence of the sim variety with the Mr. Fantastic, with the long fist made out of plastic, and the long limb reaching across the
no, he's gonna go for that new combo. Okay, I've seen that combo by all the Dhalsim aficionados there, and he unfortunately dropped it, but could be because it's online, that's fine. Is he dead? Oh, he's not. Wow.
Dead. Bust out. Link got a fun activation point, but it's not gonna come at all.
Yeah, this ain't looking. Yeah, this ain't looking too good. That's literally bit like the stream started 5 minutes ago. Why are we 2-0 down? What the hell? Like,
give us more games.
No.
I want to see more. This is not a matchup you really get to see because Nikali's not usually picked, but yeah, it's. Are we gonna see the switch?
I don't know.
It might be.
I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. No.
Either.
I don't know. I think he might do it, but I don't agree with this only because I think Nikali offers more firepower, and for being a bit more, shall we say, in the UK, raggo and getting in, Nikali's going to offer that. He just needs to kind of just calm down his approach a bit and try to snuff out the pan in Mr. Crimson's play. But that's what's really good about Mr. Crimson's Dhalsim neutral, right? So unpredictable. You think you have the read, you get clipped by stand medium, then he's waiting for you, and then he gets the full yoga anvil anti-air, then he gets the combos and the stun. It's all there, right? So it's very hard to predict what he's going to do. But I don't think Ibuki's going to offer him a free way in. I don't think it's going to happen.
Agree. Yeah, and I feel like just you getting that knockdown, getting that firepower going, but he's going with it. He didn't listen to the script. We told him. We told him, Jammerz.
Okay, no, well, look, if he does well with Ibuki, we're gonna have to shut up. But he has no choice, right? Because he this is it. He has to win 3 games on the bounce with Ibuki. So
exactly. Has to be able to put, and she's not really, a weak character. They're just stronger characters, and she's got to put her back into it a little bit more for the mixes. Like, it doesn't kill you as much as it used to. You got to put like maybe one more on the deck to do it, but it's not happening right here. Link trying to find these confirms. The trade right here, still in Mr. Crimson's favor, has all the space to play with.
Alright, there you go, gets in, no shimmy. You have to understand this about Mr. Crimson. Mr. Crimson's not a guy that techs a lot. He does not tech. So you're trying to shimmy him, you're better off just going for a frame trap with delayed pressure. There's a throw.
We're gonna dispute that wrong. That'll catch. Okay.
Alright, he didn't get the extension, unfortunately, but this is not looking good again. How are you gonna get that? Just grab him, grab him.
I'm waiting for the follow-up. No!
Okay, don't listen to me, because I would have grabbed it there as well. I would have done the exact same thing.
Match
man.
point, Mr. Crimson. This is looking dire, dog. I don't know what to do here. If I'm Link, because the switch is not working out. I feel like there were like key moments where he needed bar, obviously, to finish off, and it's just not working out here. Mr. Crimson also having great defense, as we've been talking about before, and knowing the range is perfectly. Here's the EX, though. Lands a B-skill, activation. What's the mix?
He's gonna need another Fuma Shuriken. If he wants to win this round, he's gonna need another one. And I don't know how he's gonna get that without getting hit.
Yeah, or building up that great line base. God,
no. This is not looking good, Cola. Oh no.
Activation.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
the teleport. Okay.
Reversal.
Mr. Crimson with the reads.
Hang on. I think his only chance is EX Kunai. There you go. He's got to grab him. You've got to grab him like 3 times. Oh, he's done it again.
Okay.
Oh no. Why did you swim the
Not enough
ball?
for the finish.
Why did you swim the ball?
Why did you just use EX?
God.
Oh, don't leave this man alive. You gotta double tap him. You gotta double tap. Make sure the job is done.
Okay. Replenishes the kunai with the EX reload. That's fine. He's going to be looking for a straight hit here. And this is looking mad dire. Oh no. I can't watch this. I'm going to close my laptop real quick. I can't see this.
I might have to walk away. If this man loses, I'm gonna walk away from the team. I can't.
He can't do it. I think he's done.
Link gets hit with the across the screen, reach across the table, pick up the salt along the way. The first body sent to losers is Link, as Mr. Crimson moves on, had him locked down the entire time. No matter the character switch, couldn't do it. And Mr. Crimson, we were talking about the defense, offense, also really good too. The choice of buttons, the timings and everything, just hard for Link to get that finish and formulate a game plan. I feel like maybe if he would have went after the second run, the second match, maybe he had switched there, he would have got a better grasp of his bearings, with that character. But at the same time, the Nikali, though, that was a sauce. That was a sauce.
I want to start with Nikali, but if you wanted to, okay, the thing with a player like Mr. Crimson, I think when you're at your wit's end and it's a first to 3, at one point you're probably going to think, I need to skank this bear out. So yeah, I think that's why the Ibuki pick came through. He almost got around to help build the momentum to come back. It's just the combo ender, slight miscalculation on the damage. If you went for EX Rider, that was guaranteed. Like, that was guaranteed dead. But I don't think he was thinking about that either. That's something only we could see on as commentators at the moment. But it's unfortunate. And I know that Mr. Crimson, he's had a lot more fun playing this game ever since he converted over to PC. And you can see it through his gameplay throughout the last 2 or 3 seasons in Saltmine. And again, wins another match, taking closer to the goal.
Yeah, man's been definitely training super hard. I've been watching his streams every so often. He's running the kind of like what the Japanese players are doing. Like they sit in the battle lounge, they talk it over while they're playing in the Discord. But that's good stuff to him. So it's no surprise he'd be moving on. Now we'll be moving on with these matches, yo. And before we do, make sure you guys are hitting up !Matcherino in the chat. There's another code that you guys can use for the finals. So let's make that pot fat like a fat rat. Now, Mystic Smash, the new kid on the block, the E-boy himself coming up against Problem X, Evo winner Problem X. What do you think about this match, dog?
So, I think, depending on who you spoke to, this was probably going to be the most anticipated match, round 1 of today's Invitational. Like you said, new kid on the block. He came out of nowhere. He literally came out of nowhere. He picked Poison. He understood the game. And I think in about 1 season and 1 tournament, he's found his way into the Invitational spot. And he's actually worked on a lot of things to make sure that he stays consistent and that people recognize him as well. And obviously, as a Poison specialist myself, there's a couple of things that he does that are very questionable. But hey, he's in the Invitational. I am not. But he's going up against what I think is Poison's worst matchup. But I don't know if you remember the last time these two played this matchup, it was extremely close. It was 3-2, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was down to the limit actually. So
Yeah,
for it to get that
Problem
close and not be optimal is a little different. But at the same time, Problem X is one of the type of people that if he loses, he's going to the lab. He's like, okay, what did I do wrong here? That man, despite what people may think about him and the character of Bison, is a lab monster.
Yeah, of course. Like not many people see Problem X like training in the lab, but when he wants to figure out something, when he's preparing for an opponent, he is definitely ready. One thing you know, when you know Problem's been in the lab, is where he uses Devil's Reverse, the EX version. When he's definitely labbed something, you see it in situations where it's like, you didn't do that there before. So, good V reversal. Gets out. And one thing that's interesting about Mystic Smash, I spoke to him about this, and even he doesn't know how this works. It's his defensive challenges with standing light punch to 3-frame. Sometimes I don't even know how this thing hits, but it hits a lot of people, and he converts into big damage. So
these young cats, dog, it's these young cats out here. They don't care. You see Idom doing it and other people running that 3-framer right there, but he's low on health right here. Has to make the return, no receipt, and I don't know how he's gonna get this bar to make up the damage differential. And Problem X, he's fine waiting this out until.
Oh, hang on. Arbitrate EX Love Me Tender. They come out when you can't open up your opponent. I know what that feels like. Don't worry. I know what that feels like. There you go. Now, this is the thing. First is 3. They both know who their opponents were, and you've seen it before as well. Problem's done this on the world stage. He's done that as locals everywhere. When he wants to down back and you wait for the timeout, no one can out down back him. Trust me. We've tried.
I've seen the clips. I've seen the receipts. I've seen I don't know if it was 2 years ago or like a year ago, whatever, that he just waited them out for a good 20 plus seconds. Like, he will do it. But that's the great kind of play. I like that solidity right there to not break down. In the first of 3, where you can have even more time to download that data. Follow up on the crush right here. V-Skill Edition. Good tech from Problem X.
Yeah, no
He's
joke.
running V-Trigger 1 also. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'll kind of talk about that in the next game. But yeah, when Mystic smashed on the stand hard kick pressure counter there, Poison players will throw it out on defense, because you'd be surprised. Flinging out that button on defense is probably one of the better options. I'm not going to lie to you. And if you get the conversion, or you get Oki, then that's always good. So on to V-Trigger 1 here, and you're going to activate. Here we go. There's a throw, Psycho Blast. No, he's going to go for Head Press instead. No Psycho Blast yet.
Good catch. Yep, gotta check those. That's Bison, fighting Bison 101 is checking the dashes, and especially in V-Trigger 1. And easier said than done online, right? But at the same time, you definitely have to be prepared. And Problem trying to push him to the corner, using all the bar at the bottom. But I like the side switch from Mystic Smash, but that's unfortunate.
It was warp, yeah, and the V-Reversal as well. He needed that because he needs the space. But one of the reasons why I think this is what Poison's worst matchup is, no matter how many times you push Bison away, there's probably 1,001 more ways for him to get in and maintain that incessant pressure. You can see it here. Oh no.
Bus frames hold these.
Chip him out. No activation yet. I like he didn't try to punish that either. Alright. Here we go.
I think one thing I'm seeing different, if my memory serves correctly, is a standing medium kick for a lot of that like mid-range kind of play right there to stop what Poison wants to do. The dashes or incoming attacks or whatever, take over the priority system, because we talked about him using that defensive 3-framer and just using the priority, the standing medium kick to check in that right perfect distance, that right perfect area also has been added, which I feel like has been helping him out. Like, again, buffing out his gameplay. When he loses or things even get close, he's like, let me go to the lab for a little bit. Let me hit the lab. And let me come back with something real dirty and grimy. And I feel like also him getting that corner push, like using the bar for the corner push too, in general, is also something we haven't seen too much. Brilliant. I feel like the Devil's Reverse a little bit more common last time, but now he's doing something different.
Yeah, because it's like, look, you got two choices. Hit confirm into CA, get the Oki from the corner carry, or just push him to the corner with one bar while they don't have any V-reversal. But yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. Now, is he going to change V-triggers, or is he going to pick Zeki? I know. He just went for a little bit of breathing room. Okay, I had a feeling he'd go to the cat select scheme after the first game if he lost. Right, so St. Colin mentioned before that Problem X has been picking, he picked V-Trigger 1. Now, we predominantly know him for V-Trigger 2, but recently, when he has been playing, Executioner, that's unfortunate, he has been picking V-Trigger 1 a little bit more, got a reminiscent of his roots, and obviously trying to try a couple of new strings here and there. So we're going to see if he tries to do it. Remember, we did speak about this before.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that's going to be implemented in the match. It got checked the first time he used it, and Other times we just didn't see it because he just took the rounds. So I'm interested to see how he's going to be able to, like, dominate the neutral. Obviously, that means you can't be using the bar as you would if you had V-Trigger 2 a little bit more liberally. You definitely have to save it if you want to get the most out of Trigger 1. But, Problem X, he's a man of the meter. He knows how to use it the right way. He's not like me out here just spinning all the bars as soon as he gets it. He gets the stimulus, he saves it. Finds the conversion right here. The push to the corner. Mystic Smash, we've seen this before. What's the defensive option?
This is it. This is why you don't like the matchup. But then one lucky hit, he'd get in there and he can set up shop. And he can apply that pressure because both these characters have amazing frame data on their buttons. So you'd be surprised as who gets the first hit. There it is. A grab will do the trick here if you can just get in. And no V-reversal for Mystic Smash either. When you activate V-Trigger's poison, you are doing Bison the biggest favor on the planet. Trust me.
And for him, he doesn't need V-bar to beat you. He's fine with, like, if he has to be reversal himself, he's okay with that. He's like, I'll get you off me. That's okay. I might actually get that meter up if I get a crush, or just in general, I don't even need that just to win. Like, this is, for other characters, that's a pain point, right? You eliminate the comeback factor, but for Bison, he's like, hey, that's cool, dog. I have plus frames to back me up. But here we go. Mystic Smash with the activation. Going in with the
grab. That's good, and then good check on the walk up there. That's not 100% real. Here's the scary thing about poison, but it's not real. So if you're ready, go and check that. And everything I'm seeing about all of Mystic Smash's weaknesses as a player, they're coming to light because not many people can expose this about him. When he's trying to play defensive and lame, what if the guy can play much lamer, much more defensive than you? What happens when you want to get the big damage? What happens when it puts you under constant pressure that you have no choice but to expend those resources? So now Mystic Smash, he needs to stand fierce into super. He needs his opponent to tank or something.
And Problem's fine with taking this because now he can go. If he finds that confirm, it's a done deal.
Alright, good. And activate. I can chip him out. Yeah, there you go.
That's what we're talking
about. That's how it goes, man. I'm telling you. Some people in your neck of the woods, they have said, nah, this matchup's even, or it's not that bad. I'm like, I don't know what game you're playing, but
you haven't fought Problem X.
Yeah,
you haven't fought an evil winner.
That's all I say. I said, you ain't faced Problem. You face someone, he's probably good, she's probably good, but you ain't faced Problem. And there's a reason you do not see me play this matchup anymore. I try a couple of things, but in tournament, no go. He's 2-0 down. I don't know if we're going to see a character swap, a V-Trigger swap. He's going to stick with it, Cola. He's going to stick with it.
He's got to find a way to open up the can, dog. Got to find the keys, but he's flipping through the ring, and I don't see the right fit right here, right now for Mystic Smash. But we could be proven wrong, but good start already from Problem X. Corner push and that Gray Life building up. That means any hit's going to do a ton of damage. Be careful here. The reversal, and that just means that you're going to not be able to have that comeback factor even further down the line. That's so unfortunate for Mystic Smash to land something. I don't know, man. This is looking dire.
Jumps out. Yeah, you can't even.
Side switch?
You, one of her biggest weaknesses is trying to get out of the corner. When you do a raw jump out, you're free for an anti-air and potentially side switch back to the corner. This is just looking bleak. I don't think he's won a round. Has he won a round? I don't remember.
He's won one round, and that was it. That was when the V-Trigger was popped and he was able to check the dash, but that was about it. People, are we going to see another clean sweep? Are we going to get the Jammerz coming through?
You people thought I was joking when I said this matchup's her worst. And they're like, no, man, it's not that bad. Like, shut up. You ain't playing the character.
You know what? I was one of those. I was one of those Jammerz. I was like, no, she's busted, dog. She definitely, this could be a 5-5, but you see how Problem X is able to play. Here's the crush, though. Follow up. Mystic Smash trying to get things going. And Problem with that amazing defense.
There you go. Blocking that Psycho Axe, and there you go, not taking his turn. It's because the thing is, Mystic Smash, he leaves it to a point where he needs to use V-Trigger to come back. He only V-reversal like twice in the first game. He has never V-reversal again. Alright, gimmick, but he's out the corner. He needed that.
Blocking out. Goes for the EX, yeah. Trying to get in there.
Punishable. That was punishable. That was the -3-1. Oh, you thought it was -4. That was the -3. And he's got CA here again. He's still got one more Molotov. I think Problem's going to wait until that Molotov dissipates, so he's going to go in.
What a choice in the wake-up. Finally, the 3-framer works out, almost like a 2-framer. Gets a throw. Millie Rock, though.
Yeah,
he interrupts it. Devil's reverse.
Okay. But you saw what it was, right? He tried to do Devil's reverse there in case the Stand Fierce came out. That's one of the situations where he wasn't doing it there before, but now he is, so you definitely have to mix things up there. But he's back in. He's back in. He's on a lifeline.
He needs it still. Problem X on set point. Looking to put that clean sweep on the board. Mystic Smash. Start landing these hits to do it. Corner push again. blast. Crouching in press blast.
Yeah. I have a feeling. I think he's going to challenge a lot more in this round because he needs to turn this around. I think he's watched Problem X play the game long enough. So he's like, you know what? Let me try and challenge you. I know it's a bit audacious. It's highly risky, but he's going to need to do something. He dashed through the crouches. Brilliant stuff.
Here's that corner push that we've been seeing so much. A rerun of a rerun.
He's waiting for the trigger. Nah, he's giving up. He's giving up on it. He can win the game from this though, Cola.
He could. All he needs to do is find that confirmed. The bar is building. Problem needs to activate himself. He needs to get things going. V-Trigger is on the decks. EX levels reverse. The delay on that sucker. The delay.
Right. If he gets this wrong, that is a combo into Super, and Mystics won this game. Can he do it? He's gonna go into Super, and he got him. Right, that's gonna be 2-1. Oh boy.
No clean sweep now.
Go.
It was desperate, but he brings it back from the brink.
See? Hold on. I gotta say this real quick. So one time Mystic was streaming, and he said, "Why would I use V-Trigger to freeze time for the anti-air?" I wonder why. I did say, I'm just saying. I tell him, I said, you should do it more. And he's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe reasons like that, where it would have been, I wouldn't say a checkmate situation, but it would definitely be on the back foot. Just saying.
I love Mystic, but like, you know.
You gotta put him on the spot for that one.
Hey, listen.
He used that tag.
He can turn this whole thing around and come back. Right, because having rounds like that is brilliant. They are such big confidence boosts. It's amazing.
You have to have confidence in this game. You definitely have to have that committal confidence in this game. But the stun is rising, and the confidence may be dwindling right here. There's the fadeaway and Problem X.
Cola, he's in his head
with the finesse in the blast.
Do you know how many people? Do you know how many people cannot make Mystic tech? I think he's in his head. Oh no.
Maybe rent free, dog. No bills paid at all. Not since last year, January.
Listen, Bison comes into your house, opens the fridge, takes your favorite dessert, and leaves the fridge door open. That's what Bison does. He takes your dessert, leaves the door open.
You don't say a damn thing. You had your name on the meal. You don't say a damn thing. You're like, okay, man, it's cool. That's yours. That's yours. The 6 smash throw.
Yeah, he's coming back. Oh, he backdashed. Okay. The less health you have, the more scary EX mid heart rate is. And Problem's kind of mixed up here and there. Obviously taking the guess, V-reversing here and there, depending on the screen positioning. But he's handled it really well. Activates V-Trigger. Is he going to go through him? No. Okay.
The throw. Still saving that bar. Cancels. Yeah, knows what to do there. Here's the activation.
I like this. I really like this. He's going to get the throw. Oh, good break there from Problem. And then the hard knockdown. Is he going to backdash? No, he didn't. Try to delay instead. Okay. Mystic gets another hit. He's won.
Problem X. Problem X just needs that hit. Anybody's game right here.
Throw? Oh, no!
And the throw will definitely take it with all that great life. He did the impossible. He made Mystic Smash Tech, and just like that, finessed and blessed, Problem X will be moving on. And we said it before, if he gets close to losing to somebody or loses to somebody, he's in the lab. He's in the lab, and you saw the change that he has made from when they first played to now is way different.
That was wild. You know what? I really like that set. There was signs of life there from Mystic Smash, and you know what? Full credit to him. In the short space of time that he's picked up this character and understood the meta of the game, high level, is something that should not be snuffed at. So shouts to Mystic Smash. Also, I gotta give him special credit as well, because for God's sake, he's running that matchup. I never do. And the fact that he's even like getting hits, he's landing pressure, he's doing stuff. It's credit in itself, right? But that was unfortunate there. 3-1 to Problem X, 3-1.
Yeah, great stuff. Problem X.
All right. Thank you very much there, Ritus. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the matches so far. It is an 8-man invitational. We've gone through 2 matches so far. 2 more in the round 1, then we'll be moving on. But I believe we'll be advertising something. I don't think I can see it on our screen, but maybe the chat might see it. We are promoting another tournament that will be happening in a couple days' time. I think it's next week, actually. That's been hosted by Muscle Noob, I believe it is. So big shouts to Muscle Noob. A Warlord Ken player from the UK as well, putting in that work, and he'll be hosting a tournament now as well. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see if I can find the details regarding it elsewhere, so I can talk about it properly.
Looks like I got the message in front of me. Saturday, the 9th, January 2021 is free entry, people. Free entry, so you don't gotta pay a dime. Just make sure you guys give to the charity that is at hand. It's $200 prize pool. It'll be hosted over at twitch.tv/MuscleNoob. Shouts to him not only for the raid, but also putting on the charity event. Also, Lou, I see you in the chat. Also, appreciate you also heading this too as well. It's great to see the FGC come together and help out, and we know we do it big when that happens, right? Whenever there's like something for charity, we always do it big. So much love for you guys, putting this together and bringing people out. So if you want to play some more Street Fighter 5 action, you got a weekend to do it next weekend, and then also make sure you guys donate. It's for a good cause, so help out and yeah.
I mean, there's actually been quite a number of events where they're just raising money for charities and raising money to help people out and whatnot. And kudos to the online communities or just communities in general, because obviously during these tough times, especially through last year, because we're in 2021 now, it's how people rallied up and said, you know what, let's help this guy out, let's help this charity out, let's help these people out. And the money and just the charisma you guys bring together has absolutely been amazing. So hopefully we can bring that energy, bring that mindset to 2021. And what way would be a good start than to head on over to Muscle Noob's channel in a week's time and support the event over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, in return right now, we're going to be heading over to Hurricane versus Shags. And let me tell you, Hurricane came through my stream, dog, and was talking a lot of mess. He said, this is my tournament to win. If I beat Shags, I'm going to take the tournament. It's going to be me, and we'll have to see, though. Shags is definitely a different beast, though.
Let me tell you something. Right. So I've got Shax's sponsor, TLR. I've got them on speed dial on my phone. So if Shax tries anything funny, I'm going to complain on the phone, and I've got a detailed email to complain to get him dropped. So if he loses this game, I can literally ring them up and say, listen, you've got to drop this kid. He's not good enough. His Ken's bad, right? And he's picked Karen. Okay, he's gone with Karen. I haven't seen this Karen in ages, right? So I'm not sure how up to scratch it is. But listen, like we said before the stream started, Shax is known for his multitude of characters, playing them at a high level. He's been doing some coaching sessions as well. He's been sharing that wisdom and helping people out. But when he wants to come and play high-level Street Fighter, he's one of the best we have to offer in Europe. Not just the UK, in Europe.
Yeah, he's super strong competitor, has a lot of characters. And some people are saying, why do you pick this character? On paper, Karen does pretty damn well against Cam. He can keep up in the footsie range and things like that. Actually, Pink/Punk said that this is one of the better matchups.
Right? Yeah, Colin Karen's matchups, yeah.
And he has Shax have any characters. Go ahead.
Sorry. Someone's asking why is Shax picking Karen? It's simply because he's not going to run the Cammy Mirror. Zeku, I think Hurricane is more than prepared for. And as St. Colin was saying, why I rudely interrupted, sorry about that, Cammy is one of Karen's better matchups. She's got the walk speed to work with to avoid the dive kicks like that. She's got Resena if need be. She's got a high damage output as well. Got the confirmable crouching medium kick. It's all there. Well, not that one, but it's all there.
The ideas are on. It's on the paper. Let's see it in the match, though, because already Hurricane's got one. Missed dive kick, back throw, getting that distance. EX win, though. Side switch with it and getting the Oki here.
All right, there you go. In the corner right now. Got to take this, and I'm telling you, Cammy is one of the more ferocious throw games in Street Fighter 5, and now you got to take it. And there's a back throw again. He's landed a lot of back throws, Shax, and he's going to go for the super. Let's see. Are you going to do EX Resena right off the bat, or are you going to try and backdash?
No, he went for the spiral arrow Oki right there. I see you. Going with the dirty stuff.
And he blocked. Good challenge. 1-0 to Hurricane already.
Win. I see a lot of rust, dog. This is looking like a pickup from 1930s, sitting in a lot. The weeds are around it. No one's done maintenance on it in a while, and it's one of those things where you really have to deliberate, especially because you're fighting Hurricane, who's been one of the Saltmine League champions, who has won many tournaments, who has done a lot of work, one of the top players, and he's just going with it. He's saying, "I'll fix it up right now," but will it be too costly?
I mean, he's got the skills as a player to adapt and adjust, and he's played Hurricane numerous sets over the years, so I'm pretty sure he can pick up the pace and get ready for this. But when it comes to players like this, right, it's one person's willing to play the mirror match, the other one isn't, and the one that isn't is probably a little less prepared than the one that is. So
that's true. The activation from Shax gets into the counter hit, the pickup, EX, and we're talking about that. The damage differential definitely will help out. The throw, corner, yo, wake up, Fierce doesn't land what he wanted though.
Don't worry, that was unfortunate there for Hurricane, but he's ready for anyone that does throw in the corner and tries to walk up through him again. He's ready for that. Oh,
he was ready for that overhead.
He didn't want that. I know he didn't want that. He did not want that. Oh no.
Too many characters on the mind, dog. You're rotating all these characters in your brain that you play, and it's maybe some of those execution errors are rust and also playing too many characters at the same time. As good as Shax is, there's so much mental stuff that you have to do to run so many characters like that.
Do you know what? If this goes south, Collar, I think he's gonna have to go character select. I think he might have to run the mirror.
Yeah, I can't see the Zeku. Zeku's definitely one of those characters you definitely have to put in time in. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not over just yet. Gotta believe. It's Sunday. You have to believe. A lot of meter on Hurricane side though.
Not looking good. And then the Resenta, he had to. On defense, he just hasn't had any luck. This is why he's down one game at the moment here. And if he can get that clean hit, yeah, knocked down. Can he get back throw? He tried. He tried.
But it was denied. Shax still in good position, but this could all go downhill. Just needs to find that confirm. Hurricane looking for it, scouting for it in the bushes. The scope is on. The red dot is on the face. Can Shax avoid it? Shax
punished. You could have lost the game because of that. Oh my word.
Dog, the jumping, not enough. The missed dive kick.
Oh boy. Hurricane was having these executioners last night. Oh, he's dead. Is he dead? Oh no, okay, I thought he was. What is going on? This is spaghetti gameplay. This is noodle arms. What is this?
You gotta pick it up, dog. It's 5-second rule. Pick it up. Brush off.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah.
You had to. All right.
That's one way to clean it up. You know, throw out the super rookies. Got to get it done. No V-meter on the side of Hurricane to stop that. Shax finally getting one on the board with the momentum. But if I look at that round of Shax, I'm like, I need to do better, right? Like, you won, but I need to do better.
Yeah, well, you got to look at it as Hurricane might have been enticing to spend his meter 4 of the round so that you can have a good round like this. He's still got the CA threat there. Good dash in there from Shax. Let's see what he's got. Oh, this is working out for him. Wow, he did that. Oh my god, he did that. Okay.
Hey, it's not random. If you saw the high five video, it definitely ain't random.
Well,
yes, though.
Do you know what? No one cares. Oh my word. Oh lord.
Okay,
no
Shax.
No, I rate
okay,
it because,
Shax.
Listen, if I had to give you the numbers, these guys have probably played over 1,000 games with each other. I think there can be one game where nobody just gives a flying monkeys as to what happens, right? And I think that game there was the game. Because I'd be like, you really did that? And it's like, yeah, EX% is definitely coming out right now.
Right. That's the revenge. Like, this is beyond just winning the tournament. Like, I need to hit you with this just to get that revenge. And that revenge allowed Shax to get the round. And also get this match on the board. So we're 1-1. Meets him in the skies. Crush.
I can't help, like, I know Hurricane, when I was playing him last night, he was having a little bit of execution errors with the dive kick. But sometimes the X, the hard kick does work out. Sometimes it does work out. So.
Working out for him right now in terms of switching the sides and getting the throw into the corner. And you got to be super careful here. One good confirm. Good spell do. Doesn't get it. That's not what we see from Hurricane though.
Throw, and he might dive kick in a minute. No? Okay. Goes for it. I think he needs 2 throws. 2 throws, and Hurricane has to do something, and he done it
Wakes
again.
up with it again. Yo,
Lord have
smash
mercy.
the alarm clock. I love it. I love it.
Do you know what it is? It's you can look at it 2 ways. There's a very random supers, or it's Shax is not giving Hurricane enough respect when that super is available. He's not giving enough respect.
I feel it's also mental damage too. There's a mental side of like, dog, I will do this. And now, as these rounds go on, if I get more meter, you have to think about that. You also have to think about this corner push right here. I can't believe he delayed that long in the shimmy, the finesse, and bless Hurricane. Hurricane now riding the ship.
Some people's life bars are actually getting finessed today. Hey, listen. Hey, Shax, please go back to Kite Select, please. I know it's 2-1, but please. Is he going to do it? Next time I'm going to do it. He's going to
What does he go to? He's going to go with it? Do you think he's going to stick with Karen?
He's going to stick with Karen.
Think?
He's going to stick with Karen. Oh, no. I don't know. He's going to stick with Karen. Oh, God. I mean, after that round, I was a bit worried because again, wake up supers have been working for Hurricane. I don't think Shax has had his pressure hasn't been as threatening or consistent as he'd want it to be because Hurricane's actually pretty elusive. He's actually pretty hard to pin down on defense. You need to put him in the corner if you want to have any success. I'm trying to figure him out on defense, but It's been a hit and a miss for me with Shax's Karen right now.
Yeah, Hurricane definitely running this train right here. Here's the activation. Shax trying to make the return over. See, can he do it though? It's been looking a little bit long. No conversion on that crouch mini kick just yet. But still, Hurricane's still getting the most out of this. Like, even if he's not converting every single time, he's still getting the damage on the deck with his pokes. In the counter hit, that'll do it. The 5-piece Hurricane on match point.
Damn, this is looking absolutely rough. Very bleak here for Shax. And again, he has to stick with Karen the whole way through because he didn't want to go to the character select screen. He's off to a fine start this round here. Spent that bar to get Hurricane to the corner. Now, this is where you can really exploit Hurricane's habits, but there's another wake-up super. So is the mining going to be played? I wonder.
Please let him wake up. Oh, he ain't going to be able to do it right now. Not on the ground. Go back to mid-screen. Backdash. Fierce connects.
Back throw. Another back throw will do the trick if he's not careful, Shax, and he knows it as well. He plays this character. Please don't whiff something. Hurricane has got like 1,000 ways to land that super. Boy. All right. Hurricane getting a little antsy there, and to be honest, he's at match point, so he can like afford to make a mistake here or two when he's on pole position, but he's got to be careful now.
Just can't make too many. Get someone like Shax, who, if on their day, they're definitely going to be out here to play. Even Hurricane had said that. He was like, dog, if Shax is out here, like, I might be in trouble. Here's the Fierce to pick up EX, V-skill push to the corner, building up some of that V-bar, and getting that lockdown. Let's see what Hurricane's options are. When you have trigger, you can skate on through, and I like Shax just backing off, avoiding that. The plus frames, but it don't matter. Hurricane's in.
Yeah, as the set's gone on, Shax is with punishing. He's got more confident. He's got more straightforward. He's getting the damage as well, like we talked about before, and that's gonna be it. The Hurricane special. Somehow, some way, you focus on one way, he's gonna confirm to super, and he hits you with another, and you're like, God damn it! I didn't even focus on that one. But there you go, Hurricane taking it.
If this is what he prophesized, this may be Hurricane's entire tournament, because he said if he beats Shax, but we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
We'll see.
Shax sit down the losers. He's got a long Hurricane still has a long road ahead of him before he could start boasting about winning. But damn, once he started getting a little bit cleaner with those confirms and things like that, and solidifying his own game plan too as well, things are starting to look a lot better. Same time though, I feel like if the Shax had a better way of unrusting himself, that would have been super close. I don't know if I could have called that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty difficult to say. I'd say probably the one key thing that stood out to me was the lack of respect on Hurricane Super. You know, expect him to block, maybe even wake up with a low forward or even the cannon spike reversal. But no, Hurricane went all out, cashed in, and it was successful. I think it was 2 times out of 2 that wake up super, which, you know, it made Shax think a different way and play a different way. But as the set went on, gradually, with punishing game came back. He was improving. But at the end of the day, Hurricane was still too much for him, and he moves on in the winner's bracket.
Good stuff to Hurricane. You know, it's status quo, but Shax ain't out of this just yet. But we also are going to have another match. I'm curious, because we were talking about this before. We were kind of prophesizing also that we might be seeing some claw-on-claw action, but Nassim does have a Blanca. Maybe not as practiced as his Vega.
Oh.
What? Both strikes going Urian all the way?
News just in. It's 6:45 here in the UK. News just in. It's not 7 o'clock news, but it's 6:45. We're going to do this early. News just in. Our resident doctor has just said he's not going to play his main character. He's going to go Gorilla, Unga Bunga. It is literally homage to Harambe. He's going to Harambe his way through the bracket with Urian. And you know what? I kind of respect it, because for the longest time, we're in 2021, right? So I think it's safe to say it's been 5 years. This man picked up Claw, right? And every season, why am I playing this hunk of garbage? Claw's crap. Claw's this, Claw's that. He's like, why don't you try this? I ain't feeling him. Then one day, it took a pandemic for him to pick Urian. Do you know what? Forget everything I said. It took a pandemic for this spread to pick Urian. All right, I'm going to mute myself and let Cola do this match.
You know what? 2021, I don't blame you, dog. We done been through one of the worst years. Definitely go the top tier. Definitely go to the toppest of tiers. You wanted to go Gorilla all your life. He's liberated. He feels happy to play this character because he can just turn off his brain sometimes. And, you know, to a weird extent, that's actually a great thing, to be able to kind of like not have to think as hard in some situations, kind of relax your brain, your mental stack. Just throwing out EX tackle sometimes is actually kind of nice. But however, it is not a fully formed Silverback. It is like a teenager, right? He's got good confirms and things like that. He knows the character. His Aegis Reflector stuff isn't super strong, but we'll see what he's done in the meantime since, you know, last week.
I gotta ask you the $1 million question. I didn't join in on this argument because like people were just like it was happening too fast. Can Urian beat a bear though? Can he beat a bear?
Can he beat a bear?
He is a gorilla.
No. But the bear wins against the gorilla. And if I say anything different in the chat, I will shoot you myself. The bear beats the gorilla. End of story. Let's see if Nassim Claw can be the bear. He's got the claws. Let's pull the claws out, dog. Claws out. Let's see him.
Oh, he tried to go over the air jump medium punch. That is a brilliant button from Urian, but gets beaten by Flying Barcelona. And here's the thing. This is going to be actually ironic, right? If he doesn't like how Vega plays, I'll be like, well, I mean, kind of like looking in the mirror, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, you got to run the... It's like, do you want to do that? But him, you know, steadfast in running this. And now you're going to see the power of this character. The Aegis Reflector. Even though it's not the most optimal thing.
Oh.
Look at that. Not even optimal with the damage on the decks. No confirm on that counter hit.
Oh, missed his OS. Wait, wasn't Bolshak one of the brands that say just OS it? Wait, what? Was it? Hold on.
Isn't it that easy?
Isn't it easy to OS that? I thought it's easy to OS that V skill. I thought that V skill was straightforward to do. It clearly isn't. I don't know. This is actually kind of fun. Watching people deal with their own V skills.
Right? Deal with the BS that other people have had to deal with. Now you got to do that with your own character. And I do think this is a matchup where you kind of have to know a little bit more in terms of like the matchup knowledge, like, and play it out. Like, it's one thing to know that stuff, but to play it out with Urian is a little bit different. Like, I speak from experience. Like, as a Urian player, the pokes can be annoying. I think he wins this matchup, but the poke range is difficult. But he's in there with the Batista bomb. Or medium punch right, get that push.
Gotta be careful though. There he goes. Is he gonna spend the 2 bars? He will. And he died. Wow. Okay. He died. I didn't think he'd die. Okay, cool. All right. Hold on. Cat, come and ring me right now. Hello? Cat, yeah. Change Vega reduces damage output on all moves by 30%. That'd be great. Yeah.
We love that. Thank you.
All right. I've just got a phone with Capcom. They're going to be reducing his damage in the next patch. Only a month, guys. Only a month.
Only a month? And we're almost there. We're so close. And listen, I would be... If I'm Bolt Strike, I got to be worried about that because he does do a lot of damage in Claw. EX, the wait and bait, the slow reversal gets punished.
Oh, and the stun there as well. This is not looking good. He's still got V-Trigger available here, Cola. He's going to spend it.
Can he do anything with it? Attack, stay alive, the will to stay alive. You got to find an activation.
I don't know. Do you know what? Listen, he's got Aegis, so he's got a mirror and a dream, and I definitely think this can work. The only thing I don't want Nassim to do is Buster Claw. Please, for the love of God, don't do... Oh my God.
Oh my God. Sword over the head? Wasn't even close. Here we go. Activation though. No, didn't get the conversion. Neither time, and Nassim Claw with the wake up mash. That's what's for breakfast. Nassim Claw coming out with that W.
So Gwent mode did want something I really don't like on Maturino for 2 euros. So I need to say scammy.
No. Say it louder. Rita, say it louder. What was that?
The people in here.
No.
The people in the back didn't hear you.
Say it louder. Come on. He's fired, people. He's fired.
Oh no.
See? They didn't hear it. Okay, people, let's get some more money going so we can hear it again. And we'll make sure that he says it even louder, okay? Because we know about that character. We also know that Bull Strike's going in right here. Side switch, gets the throw. Again, the Batista bomb putting on the pressure. He's been going for a lot of the same options on the after the throw, which is typical, the 4 medium punch, but Nassim's reading those really well.
Yeah, I think he's playing it safe at the moment because, again, he hasn't got the wealth of experience that he does like with Vega, but like you mentioned before, in the short space of time he's picked up this character, he's had fun with this character as well. That's the most dangerous part about learning a character, having fun. It's definitely enjoyable to watch, but it doesn't look like this round's going to be his. If he's not careful, no anti-air with the crouching fierce either. I'm not sure if an empty jump would have beat it there from Nassim, but...
Yeah, he can punish these jumpers just like this. There we go.
Yeah. Brilliant.
You can't go to skies when there's Aegis. No surprise that my man was going to pop that out. I like that anti-air.
That's brilliant. Yeah, this is the first of 3 as well. So any tournament practice is good practice for him regardless. So, like I said, I'd be respective picking Urian the whole way through. See how it goes. Nice whip punish with the chariot.
They're jumping right here on the tall boy. EX.
Oh, he walked under that. Okay, I didn't think he could do that, but he got the throw anyway. And the anti-air, is he going to spend super? No, next hit he should do it. He's going to pressure him.
For sure.
Look at that. I'm seeing so many buttons being flared out in the mid-screen here. And it's the thing, they're all being buffered by everyone. It's the scary part. And that's going to be stunned here for Nassim.
Done! Damn, it's done. I can't. Nassim, I was talking about like wild players or players that are quote unquote wild, but they definitely have a plan behind their placement of their buttons and things like that. Where to the outsiders it may seem like they're just flailing, but it's definitely planned. It definitely has a purpose behind every single swing for the most part. Nassim is one of those. Finds a conversion. The EX Barcelona.
Yeah, gets that buffer. His crouch and fist buffers with Vega are actually amazing. Like, Nassim's knowledge on the game is really good. People forget, like, this guy's actually a pretty strong player in Europe, right? And just echoing what St. Cole said, Nassim is very good at making you fixated on one move, and he'll do everything that you deem random around that move, because you're not going to pay attention to anything else he does. You're just going to consider it random and wait till he does that move. He's actually very good at doing that. Alright, there's the Indignant Thunder. There you go. Oh, wow.
EX doesn't find the conversion. It's unfortunate. Nassim going with the EX Barcelona. Dash up, wait and bait it.
Oh no,
the drop.
He can still win. If he gets a can hit medium, he can still win this. And he really wants that. He really wanted that. Oh man, that's looking rough here. 2-0 down with the Urium pick. He's had good moments here and there, but again, that final third, he's trying to clutch it out for the victory. Not quite there yet, still tripping over his own shoelace there. It doesn't look like they seem worried at the moment, but I mean, I haven't seen much of Bolt Strike's Urium to say exactly what he should improve on, but I just know it's been like drastically improving. So, and against a guy of Nassim's caliber, it's actually pretty difficult to pinpoint that. So,
I think this kind of playstyle is also hard to fight too. If you're kind of like the person that's new with the character, fighting someone with this playstyle, even if you know the character, is kind of difficult. Even if you know the player, and also the Aegis setups aren't super strong, and that's one thing you have to work on. That takes a long time to get down. It's like playing another character with the Aegis setups, to be honest. Find out how to finish your play.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right so far. Like I said, he's had his moments. It just hasn't been clinical in the final, couple of seconds of each round. Just kind of get the round there. Well, come on, grab. He might dash up and do delayed hard kick. Who knows? Oh, he tried.
Dash up, delay low.
Ooh,
you see the drop? Is he gonna bring this all back?
He stunned. No, he won. Oh my! You are so lucky you didn't get stunned.
That would have been it. Oh my
That's
god.
Crazy. And this is the thing. What Boltstrike probably loves about this character most is when you wake up, you could do something. You don't have to sit there and take it. It's like you can do something. EX headbutt, wake up mirror, light headbutt. Something can be done. I think get grabbed.
The Claw
he's gonna get grabbed.
Has been the Steam Claw has been baiting those out, dealing those interactions really well. Reset, goes for the throw. One more hit though, and the perfect KO. The Gucci. Nassim Claw on match point. I feel like again this has come down to Boltstrike. Another element of playing a new character or being, in the pile of a new mecha, right? Is that you really don't know how to finish your plate sometimes. Like getting that finishing move or the finishing sequence is so hard. It's a different story. And Nassim Claw is going in on his pensiveness.
This is crazy because again, Boltstrike will dash in with the 16 frame dash here and there, and those buffers have been working out so well for Nassim, crouch fist into EX Blind Barcelona, and he gets a lot of damage from that too, so he's gonna have to find another way in. Back dashes and dashes back in.
Urium special, dog.
He's not anti-air either. I'm surprised he hasn't. I think Boltstrike should probably try and learn anti-air headbutts. They might help him out in a couple of situations as well. That'd be really good.
Yeah, and some matchups, even going V-Skill would be good too.
Yeah.
Or V-Skill 1, but V-Skill 2 is not bad in this matchup as well. It's still pretty good. As you see, the lockdown fireball is something that this character has to deal with. Vega does, at least. Off the backboard, does connect.
Not quite.
More secrets.
All right, I think if he just plays it safe here, he's got to calm down, but I think he's just going to dash. Yeah, someone's going to dash. This is it. It's for the game. That's for the game. Oh, no.
I like how you said he's going to dash. And what does Nassim do? He hits the pedal.
Listen, you're all right. So Urium's got 16 frame dash. I think Vega's 17. you're not going to tell me within the proximity, the range of Buster Claw, someone is not going to dash. Like, come on. It's like it's in their nature. But like I said, right, a lot of people will deem Natsy's playstyle as very arbitrary, very random. But he'll get you fixated on 1 or 2 moves, and then everything else he does, it works. It's crazy, and then you just can't keep up with him. Okay, I mean that's completely fine. Did they hear you say that, Rias, or do we have to say it? Okay, cool. So, guys, we are gonna have a short break. Yes, when I'm here, we have those esports breaks. All right, that's how you know it's official out here. We're gonna be back in about 5 minutes or maybe less. We're gonna have to play something a little nice for you guys. When we come back, there's gonna be more action here on the Invitational Tournament in at Saltmine. So, roll that trailer, Ritas.
He's got the ice skates. He walks under. Shax gets a button, side switch, command grab, that's it!
These reactions.
Back throw. Batista bomb.
Oh,
Yo!
Has to be the standing reset. So smart, this is the opportunity that you now need. Whips the bait! The anti-air on the jump out. Is this gonna kill on the Azuna drop? Yes, it is!
I don't like this. I don't like this aggression from him. I think it's a little bit hard. Yo, what?
Oh my gosh!
That was crazy!
The activation does get hits.
And this is beneficial for me. He just needs to find that final few hits, and I see that CA at the bottom.
Yeah, he's wanting it, but
Stop moving around his full pitch to the CA.
Bloody please clip that. I need a frame by frame of that. Oh,
Is that a kill?
Absolutely false, like. That kill. Oh my god.
Great point from my SFV. Hurricane knows now because Hurricane has
Sound like a shimsham?
some building can't take under my back throw.
And the shimmies you weren't taking for a reskin or nothing. I'm not used to set.
If that was V-trigger, the other V-trigger, that would have worked. Stuck though, Mr. Crimson with the base guard Agni clutch. And that is not enough to show up, but the wake up super.
Oh, are we all good? Oh, we're back now.
Well, all right, people.
Oh, there you go.
We are back. You know, we had to give you guys a little bit of that esports break, let you guys ruminate on the great action you guys just saw. And if you love what you just saw before the trailer during, and what you're about to see at the match arena, exclamation mark match arena, run that in the chat. I want to see that code being used up. Almost have to taste out of your mouth. It's your boy Sankola, joined with Jammerz. How you feeling, brother?
Yeah, I'm all good. We had some really good round one matches there. For those of you who don't know, we're going to be dropping into the losers bracket. Round one has just concluded. We had Mr. Crimson take over Lenk XLO 3-0. We had Problem X take over Mystic Smash 3-1. We had Hurricane take over Shax 3-1. And we had Nassim take over Bolt Strike 3-0. So the winners round two of this tournament will be Mr. Crimson going up against Problem X and Hurricane going up against Nassim Claw. We've got to drop down to the losers bracket. So two people, unfortunately, they got to order me some Uber Eats if they lose. So try not to lose, guys. Try not to lose. Because whoever loses, you got to order me Uber Eats. And
that's what's on the line, some Uber Eats.
Well,
but you know, with the fees, they y'all better make it the pot hotter, because with the fees, there's not enough in the pot right now. $232 is not enough. That only covers a part of the delivery for just one person. So let's make it more. Let's make it more.
Hold on. Donate. Look, listen, let me just tell you it right now, right? Okay, let me tell you this right now. Regis really wants a PS5. So,
okay.
You guys should donate. And there's how many? There's 300 and something. There's only 400 people in here. You know, if you donate €1 or £1, you could actually get him that PS5 like immediately. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. And he's giving you gourmet games for free. and none of you are paying. I'll call you all out. Wild call reaction on this match. I will call you all out. How about that? Should we do that?
We should make sure that people are running them codes, dog. Again, we don't do it. We're gonna slap the taste out of your mouth. Not that you had me before if you weren't running those codes. So run those codes. We're gonna run some great fun action. Link versus Mystic Smash. Go in the Ibuki pick. How do you feel about this matchup?
Okay, so this is another one of Poison's worst matchups. It's not the worst like Bison, but this is in her top 5 worst range. And I believe the last time these guys encountered was actually last week. And Link at Zello won 3-2, just barely though. And I was talking about this in Mystic Smash. He wasn't particularly happy that Harry lost, so I know he's kind of ran away. Well, not ran away, he's gone to the lab and he's cleared up and tried to work on some things. So hopefully we get to see him illustrate his tech that he's been working on regarding this matchup or his strategy. So, but the EX Kunai is the be-all and end-all in this matchup. I know sometimes it should be boiled down to that, but against Poison, it is kind of the be-all and end-all. Because once she gets in, you got to block. When you're in the corner and you deal with a throw game, you're in so much trouble. There's too many things to do on defense, and it's very easy for Ibuki to get in. But if Mystic Smash can hold on and land those big damaging combos, I think he should be fine.
And also just deal with the mix that's on the deck that we saw. He did pretty damn well. I mean, he obviously got hit with the V-trigger mix, and she's got to put her back into it, as we said before, if she tries to get things going. Not like other seasons where you just get mixed and it's over. But at the same time, you know, if Mystic can stay solid even after those moments, he might be able to take this and has a nice lead. But as you said before, once that bar gets going for Link, that EX Kunai comes from the skies, big punish.
You can't punish that. You can't punish that. That's -2. It used to be -17 back in season 4, but Capcom buffed that. EX have line to -2. You can't punish that now, I'm afraid. All right, there's the stun. Looking good. Gets the Kunai. He's going up an air reset. Which side is he going to be on? If Mystic blocks this, he can still win this round. Didn't block.
And he's not. Hands were up, dog.
I can't fault him. Like, look, it's left, right. You got no defensive options outside of super. You didn't have it there. It's a tough break. It's a tough break.
It's kind of all the character people don't really think about is her defensive options, right? Like what she has to deal with when the pressure's on the deck. But speaking of pressure, here we go. Mystic Smash with the corner push. A lot of stun rising. Link, don't get hit, don't get touch or tap.
No, block, there you go. Yeah. Mystic Smash is starting to get a Jammerz habit there. He's in too many EX Love Me tenders here. Like,
you taught him the wrong things, Jammerz.
I'm sorry, I really am. And look, even he told me that's a bad habit I have, but it's like against certain players, you want to kind of speed things up, and EX Love Me Tender can kind of get things going, but he's still got the life lead here, and he's still got the resources on his side. And I'm going to talk about something that he does as well. That's actually something a lot of people don't consider. So, 1-0 up to Mystic Smash. So, one thing that Poison does quite a bit is stand fierce, heart rate cancel, and they either go for another stand fierce or they dash. Now, people should be challenging or trying to press the button, but the reason they don't is because of the range that's covered. Because that range where they're cancelling, they're continuously spamming the heart rate cancel from stand fierce, that's a pretty decent range, and stand fierce offers so much damage, so you don't want to take the risk, right? So that's what's allowing Mystic Smash to dash in. That's an 18 frame dash. You can react to it, but you're still not sure, right? I'm telling you, that presence, that situation there, the damaging presence has is absolutely mental.
And not having the health pool to kind of make those guesses or make that attempt is probably daunting for Link as well, too. At the same time, we haven't seen a lot of EX Kunai come through. He's been trying to play that rounded game, which hasn't working out too well. Nice crouch when you kick at least and gets the throw. And now getting the push. Can you keep Mystic Smash on the back foot? EX pick up.
Side. Okay, just goes for a throw this time, and he broke. Interesting. This is one of the most dangerous positions for Poison in this matchup. You get in the corner and he throws you, you're in big trouble. And these frame traps as well. Not a lot Poison can do.
The foot. This pressure's a lot better this time. That corner pressure a lot better. Using the kunai through the skies at that right distance to make sure everything is on point. Link looking a lot more on point too. 5-5.
All right, gets the sweep into the cart. We'll try to generate some space. But again, there's the EX Kazakiri. I was literally about to say he hasn't done it yet. I was just about to say he hasn't done it yet, but he has. We're going over the side swap here into the Oki. One of the better things about Poison, the Oki off of any given situation, whether it's standing or not. No stun. Stunned. And there it is.
Oh, the light.
Alright, looking good, looking good. This is the thing, right? Even if you have good spells or good rounds against Mystic Smash, somehow he manages to pull through. And he's got the resources to do that as well. People are literally scared of this threat of Poison's tool set rather than what actually happens. I've noticed that when people have played against him. And he's going to have a substantial 55% life lead here over the confirmed to CA.
Red. That's incredible right there. Just to have that damage right there. Link has to come to him.
Yeah, but he jumped forward. I think he tried to do that to like regain some sort of positioning in the neutral.
Link, you gotta pop that trigger, dog. EX didn't land the way he wanted, didn't get the explosion.
-4, you can punish that and jump back. No, it's online. Oh god, the CFN gods are not with him. Oh no, this is not good.
You break to the wrong ones.
Oh, good block.
Oh, was it clip? Good blocks. Them young man reactions, dog. I'm telling you, I can't do it. Yeah, you people at home can't do it, but he can. Pick up with the rider.
And he jumps, gets in, good break again. He's still got 2 Molotovs to work with in a dream. What's he going to spend the bar on? No jump! And
it just lands on the head.
I love it. I love it. People just throw listen, us poison players, we throw that Molotov up and it's like, I don't care what happens. You're going to probably forget it's even there. And he got hit by it. And he's going to convert up that anyway. And that leaves Link Exeter with potentially one last game in the tournament. St. Cola, is he going to change? Or is he going to have to change? He's going to change.
He's sticking with it. He's sticking with this character. I feel like the ideas are there. They're just not coming together in a solidified manner. And also, Mystic Smash pressure has been ridiculous. Like Link not winning the challenge. We saw one time he was too pensive. That actually worked out in Mystic's favor right here. Meets him in the skies, puts him back down to the ground. Link has to get things going off quick.
All right, let's see. This is the thing, like, because it's only been snippets of damage, like nothing too significant. Mystic Smash is more than happy to take that and endure it. So he gets his V trigger and his meter for CA, right? And that's when it's like, oh, I really don't know how to approach Poison. I don't know how to approach Mystic Smash. It's definitely been pretty difficult for Link Exeter to comfortably approach, you know?
And not getting the mix-ups that he wanted, like right there, did not get too much off that feature, but does get this corner play. Can he make something happen here? Nice anti-air, keeps him in the corner. The lockdown, Cove is still going on. EX plus frames, hold that. I can't believe he teched that.
He's gonna tech again. Oh my word. You know what? You gotta call these brave techs, and they're working out. He knows that Link Exeter needs another way to open him up. This is what I was saying about his gameplay before. People find it difficult to open this guy up. No cannon hit, that's what he's looking for. He's trying to look for that cannon confirm of the crouching medium kick, and he's jumping in to try and change up his arc as well. Nothing's really working out here. One more Molotov for the Oki. What's it gonna be? Oh, you could have done it anyway. You could have done it. He needs to practice that. I need to show him that. He needs to practice that. He won anyway, but like you could have won sooner.
That's so dangerous that he's doing so well in this. You know, getting the top lane, doing so well against Link, and still has things he can show up, could be even stronger. That's even scary to think about because he is on set point, about to take Link out of this tournament. Gets a jump in, the 4-piece pickup, keeping the pressure on. This corner position's real good for Link, building up that great life with the dash in medium.
All right, but this is the thing. Link Exeter was actually getting away with quite a couple of dashed up mediums the last time these guys played as well. So the fact that Mystic has managed to turn this around and kind of look for those and kind of minimize Link Exeter's approach to certain things that he's ready to check is great in itself when he gets the kunai. Oh no, if he gets this wrong, that's it. Don't do super, please don't. Oh.
It's an overhead. Nice. Link's, I see a heartbeat. I see the beep in the background. Link still alive, using that EX kunai. As we've been saying, is such a strong tool against his character because what is she going to do to anti-air that reliably every single time? Or reliably get that approach and gets that corner push right there off the rider.
Jumps out of the corner again. He's had huge success jumping out of the corner just naturally there. Mystic Smash and a delayed throw just in case of the XDP. But no dice there from Link Exeter. And another V skill. Good check again. That's not going to work. He doesn't tech in those situations. And there you go. Here we go.
Gotta start recognizing the other person's approach, what their habits are. The attacking situation from Link, or I'm sorry, from Mystic, has to be analyzed. But damage applied right here. Link, getting too much of that mix up with the push. Not too bad right here in terms of the result.
This is not looking good. If he gets back, that's it. Oh, the pressure. He's not going to be reversal. He doesn't. Oh, okay. Oh, he needed it. Sometimes I feel he just puts himself in too many dire situations for him to have to 100% rely on the V-trigger. And then what happens? He's one hit away from stun. He's one hit away from stun.
I feel like that's just that, almost that kind of new player factor. There's one benefit for being a new player is where like you kind of just you're not as fearful as other people as the old players are. You're not steadfast in your ways, but at the same time, there's certain elements that you have to be able to break away from. Use the other elements of the game. If you're too much on the B trigger activations for your comeback, you might get hit like that. As we saw, Link was going in and we didn't see a V reversal. Now though, Mystic Smash making me eat my words right here, says I'll play the neutral just fine without that trigger, dog. Thank you very much.
Woke up with all done reversal buttons there into the safe target combo ender as well. Substantial life lead here for Mystic Smash once again. He's been in this position before. He knows how to deal with it. Make a throw? Yeah, I thought a throw would have done it. All right. Looking good here. Mystic Smash, deja vu all over again.
We saw this before. We saw this. He kind of didn't go, aggressive right off the bat. Towards the middle of the set, like he started off, I feel like a little bit more aggressive, and has brought that way back, and I think that's a good idea. Kind of put something new on the deck in terms of your play style. Go a little more aggressive. Go right in front of the face, and get that damage. The air to air. Back down the ground. Wake up, Mash. Link. Here we go though.
Hang on. EX Kunai is probably going to be useful right about now. There it is. Oh man,
you called it. You, that's the money maker.
There's too many situations, especially due to the range that Poison has to play at, where it's just like, just hype for the EX Kunai. Oh no, I don't think he wanted that. Oh boy, he might have done Mystic Smash a huge favor by doing that.
Right?
Oh dear.
To go this next round without any bar to worry about from those kunais, that's big. Mystic Smash knows he's going in. That's one of those mistakes where it's a victory and a loss at the same time. Not having any bar, no EX kunai to worry about, bro, that's unfortunate.
You are gonna get steamrolled. Oh no, stuns high. He's got less than 25% health left. Mystic is working on the perfects. He's got one EX kunai. There it is.
It's gone.
Check.
The check.
Love me tender. I want you to do it. And he gets the step fierce. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Mystic Smash getting his revenge on Link Excello a week apart. He done the work. And he said, you know what? I'm overcoming this bad matchup. How about that?
Who knew the answer was just to go in a lot more than the other person? But also you saw errors from Link to also kind of open up those avenues. Not having the bar at the end right there was big. Spinning all that bar meant you had to wait until you can get just even one bar to cook with in terms of using the EX Kunai. So that is super unfortunate. And just like that, Mystic Smash, the young E-boy moving on.
You know what? I just want to say, obviously, good stuff to Mystic Smash. He definitely worked on something and figured out what Link Excello did to beat him last time. Because, to be fair, it was a 3-2 last time, so it's anyone's game. And you can take a lot from that and make sure it's heavily swayed into your side the next time you guys encounter each other. And boy, did he get that and work on stuff there. So shouts to Mystic Smash. Also shouts to Link Excello, because, as we said before, Link Excello done something to get this invitational not many people can do. He took the Nemo route. He entered like 2 tournaments. Then you never heard of him again. Then the last day he showed up and came second. Right? Not many people can just do that to qualify. So it was good to see Link Excello play today. Hopefully he'll get to make another invitational soon. But I know he's going to look back at the tapes and try and make sure, see what he can do to make sure that Ibuki definitely dominates the matchup as we know on paper against Poison.
You don't need to make this kid any stronger. You don't need to don't give him more firepower, especially with this kind of character.
Listen,
but
what people need to understand, right? What people need to understand is me and Mystic have 2 completely different perspectives and 2 different styles of the character. And what's great now is now I don't have to do any of it anymore. He can do all of it, and then anytime he doesn't do something right, I'm like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, so I can just tell him off. But it's great, honestly. In the short space of time he's made the invitational, it's nothing to bat an eyelid at, man. He's done the work. But hey, listen, we got to look at this next Warlord match right here with Bolt Strike and Shax. I mean, this is going to be a tough one, isn't it? Did he pick Laura or did he pick Cammy?
He picked Laura. He went with Laura, which is very odd because I think, it's not the most fun matchup for Laura. Like, she can get things going, right? The crouching meeting kick, we'll check a lot of the bolts if they're close enough. The B skill 2, the Ignite Thunder coming through in the neutral makes things difficult, but Shax loves that mix, loves to put the aggression on the deck, so maybe that's why he feels, playing this character is a good way.
I don't know. I respect him, like you said, he was going with you're in the whole way through, but you know what? Maybe Shax probably should have gone with the Cammy pick. We'll see. I think Bolt Strike's gonna have to force it out of him, if anything.
Yeah.
All right. Gets the sand hard punch into thunderclap and the light sunset wheel. The range on that command grab is absolutely ridiculous, and he exploits the bad angle on that crouching fierce. Gets that cross up there. No V trigger for either player just yet. Let's see what we got.
Activation point. Stocking up. Gets the jump in. Serious pressure. Try to get the anti-air. No go with the bolt.
Ooh, all right. Here we go. Applying the pressure. And again, something I noticed about Shax and Shivs as well, right? Their lower pressure is absolutely immense. It's actually very frightening to deal with because you're always thinking about the sunset wheel, and they do staggered lights, staggered mediums, and you get regular thrown, and they go back to the pressure, they go to the command grab. So their mix-up game with this character, I'd like to say unorthodox neutral. They definitely blended it in really well.
Yeah, Shax definitely. This is one of the Shax. I feel like really personifies Shax's playstyle in this character. Trying to go in after the EX. Bolt strike, needs to check a little bit more, right that like close distance to check those bolts, but it's jumping away and getting back to the corner. EXP out of there, using that bar just for the escape, gets a crouching fierce, doesn't get the connection, but I like to hit the awareness to anti-air.
All right, there's the Ignorant Thunder again. He charges it up after the free hit there, and he'll charge it, get the chariot, looking good. Oh, headbutt. Hey, listen, he's not afraid to do those, you know, because he has played a character that reversal for like 4.5 years. He ain't afraid to just let them fly. In the most
like, I finally get to do this.
Oh, there you go.
Does it again. I like that, fading right through activation. Shax back against the wall, gets his Aegis. The tech to stay alive. I love it. The chase down.
You can't do that. You can't jump back against it. No. Oh, no. We all do it. It's a natural habit. I swear, when some on-screen move is there and its presence is nuts, everyone's just like, I don't know what that is, but I'm going to jump back. The Molotov,
it's the same
thunderclaps. You know, I'm trying to think there's another move. Yeah.
V-Trigger 2 from Urian? Yep. They just jump back. What are you doing? No, don't go that way. That's where the killer's at. He's in that room. There's blood all around it. Don't do that.
He's brilliant. I'm telling you, it's just a natural thing that we all do. We just jump back. We jump back into Doom. How about that? But yeah, it's 1-0 up to it's 1-0 up to Shax right now. And again, like, Bolt Strike has not been playing badly with Julian. It's just he hasn't got the finer details, more intricate things in all these matchups down to T yet. So once he gets that down, no one's gonna want to fight Zero. I promise you that.
Oh yeah, sure. And go through a turn like this will definitely help build that out, and you can say later on like what you can do better, but he's not on this yet just yet. Not trying to prophesize my man's a mice. He has Aegis on the deck. Just has to find a way to use it and put Shax on the ground. But speaking of that, just got caught with the command grab.
Yeah. Did he grab it down?
I think he just grabbed one. All right, the buffer from Shax. Let's go.
All right, Shax is like that today. Okay. Oh, this is gonna look good. Is he gonna reset? Oh, you sold me a dream. You sold me a dream. Can he get a potential jump potential off that? I've never seen that before.
I feel like he could have. All the crouching, because the juggle point wasn't over. He only juggled once.
Yeah. Alright, there's Ignorant Thunder again. He's charging it every time he sees the thunderclap. I kind of respect that as well, but he just hasn't made use of the amplified metallic Sapphire, you know? Getting in your movement under.
He's getting out of there. Or rolling on the neutral a little bit. Gotta be super careful about throwing that, like, or like, because I feel like you do that a little bit too much, my man's gonna catch on to that. Ah, no confirm!
Oh no, he jumped back again! Oh, you guys are scaring me. What are you doing? Just do nothing. Can you not? I don't know. Can Urian not do crouch immediately under thunderclaps, or is that not a good button? If you can't do crouch immediately, surely you can do crouch short. Urian's got a very good crouching short.
Yeah, I feel like you can do crouching medium kick at like that perfect distance where you're not going to get checked. Like right where he's at is perfect to do crouching medium kick. I feel like he's not used or doesn't feel confident enough to throw that out. And now Shax's throwing out his crouching medium kick too as well. Can I check that? It's like, listen, if you're not going to do it right, I'll confirm it a bolt charge.
Yeah, all right. As you can see, any chance that Shax gets during a staggered pressure, he's buffering that stand like it for any button he can, because Laura's got exceptionally good buffers into bolt charge. So, the headbutt again. Meaty. Gotta respect it sometimes, you know? Oh, bolt strike. Oh, boy.
The Aegis saves the day. The Aegis just throws it out. Shax gets clipped like with it. Bolt strike fighting back. But still, I feel like it's just scramble situations. EX don't confirm though.
There you go. He's done crouch medium kick under thunderclap. All right. So he can. I guess it's just muscle memory at the moment. So yeah. And
also, Shax has kind of been, backing in and outside that crouch medium kick range now, going in with the EX wheel.
He loves it.
He gonna deny
He
that?
absolutely loves it. Oh my god. I'll tell you, he must have a grin on his face every time he does headbutt. Hit or block. He must have a grin. Because he could not do this years ago. He couldn't do
This has gotta feel good, but the jump back, using the activation to catch that. Respects the plus frames.
Good
The
break.
backboard tech.
Alright. Good blocks. He might do another headbutt if he gets the chance. No! Sunset wheel to 2-0. Oh boy. And a headbutt would have worked there as well, actually.
Yeah, and see, that's the only moment where the headbutt definitely would have saved him in the clutch to delete Laura, or at least get him off her, and then also get through the fireball, but it didn't work out like that. Again, we were talking about this before, how this is a newly born, maybe not newly born, but like teenage Congo Silverback, right? It's strong, but it just needs to be melded in the fires of the jungle. Hasn't had the chance to do that. And now Shaq's taking advantage. Set point Shaq hasn't even needed to switch to the Cammy. No scammy necessary. Just scamming, just nice and raw with the Laura.
But yeah, I mean, like, even in certain matchups where he probably preferably wouldn't play Laura, his Laura's still extremely tricky to deal with. So, and you can see that here against Bolt Strike's Union. So.
Pokes are working out for Bolt Strike right here. Doing the medium kick as well. Well, this will all go downhill. Gets a Batista bomb. The stun is rising. Walks up with it. Leisurely stroll for that perfect KO. Bolt Strike. Bolt Strike putting the buttons out. Remembering, what if I had long-reaching buttons that also do well in this matchup? The buffering off the medium is really good too. Just as I said right there. Am I a prophet or what?
Yeah, I think if he can just turn this perfect into a win, I'll solidify that as a victory and kind of, give him the credentials. But if Shaq turns this around, that perfect's going to be absolutely irrelevant. There's a headbutt again. And again, I love it. When he gets in for that jump, like quick safe jump, it's the mix-up between delayed headbutt or the stand medium punch. He's definitely fishing for those big combos. Every so often he'll get the throw mix-up game going, but he's looking for big combos more often, so.
Now Bolt Strike looking for that activation. Has Aegis on the deck. He's gonna find the right way to use it. EX headbutt again. Grinning from ear to ear.
No.
Didn't get the full connection. The full conversion.
No. Oh no.
Lab, dog.
Oh no. This is. Oh wow. Oh dear. That was close. It's scrabbly, but he got the win there. So that's 2-1. I don't know. It's a possibility. Can he do it, or is Shaq's going to change now, or is he going to try and make this interesting? He's going to try and make this interesting.
I think he wants to stay. I think he wants to chill with it. I don't know if his opponent currently in the menu. Are we going to see a switch? Because like right now, I feel like if Bolt Strike. Okay, so he's sticking with it. I feel like Bolt Strike, something's clicked with him right now. Something's activated. The wrinkles have smoothed over in the brain. It's become nothing but like is what you'd see like raw chicken. Everything is smooth. Return to Monkey, says Bolt Strike. Return to the Congo. But here we go.
Yeah.
Shaq's going in with the crush.
The Congo might be after him if he keeps blocking like that.
Oh yeah. Man's get back, about to get caged up.
All right, here we go. Jump back
building.
again. He keeps jumping back. Oh no, he just needs space. That's all he wants. That's all people want against Laura. They want space. No Dietrich activation yet. I think he needs a clean hit against Shax. Not so much on blocks this time round. There it is. Clean hit. What we got from him?
Oh, there we go. You got the resets. Let's go.
He's gonna spend it.
Having another triple.
She's not dead. Are you gonna dash up twice and throw? No, you're gonna lose.
Oh.
You're gonna lose. Why did you do that? That's not a thing.
Did he not see the bar at the bottom?
Oh
Shaq's ready to cook. Dog had the chef hat on. He had the apron on. He said, "What's on the menu? Wake up, screen freeze, make sure the job is done."
I was about to say Bolt's looking kind of nice until he called for the Congo.
He ate too much. You got to have a few wrinkles in there. You got to be able to, look at shapes, disseminate colors and things like that. But it's not happening. Bolt Strike, just a failure right there. And now is getting pieced up. Shaq's getting the back throw. And it just looks like he's just gunning it all the way to 100. Bolt Strike is lagging.
Do you know what I'd do right now? If I was Bolt Strike, any knockdown or any reset, I'd EX headbutt. I'd just keep doing it. Literally, I'd just do it. It would have worked out.
You got to do it. There you go. Shax hasn't respected much in terms of reversors, right? Like this entire tournament, he's not respecting reversals.
He's got one more opportunity. He doesn't build the buy, he's got one more opportunity. I'll do it again.
Oh no! The wrong thing! at the wrong time. Shaq's gonna take that.
Sorry. Oh man.
He said he headbutt Jammerz. He said it was okay.
No, listen. Because he is 2-1 down. He's trying to get urine experience. I was like, you know what? At this point, I'm just like, any chance I got, I'm just headbutt. That's what I do. That's just me. Whether or not you listen to me is entirely different matter. Did I not call it?
You called it. But he died from it, and now that means Bullstrike is out of the tournament as Shax moves on to later on fight Mystic, it looks like. So, or fight loser of 7.
He's going to be fighting, the loser of Mr. Crimson and Problem. So who's going to be the first person to 3-2? Who's the first person to give us a nail bite in the set? One thing I will say though, Shax has definitely been very good at delaying the email about to send to his sponsor. He's very good because he's in losers brackets. Already typed up half of it. He's been very good at keeping the suspense for me to not hit the send button. So shout outs to Shax. Also big thanks to Bolt Strike as well. Obviously committing to the Urian pick the whole way through to get that experience. And again, you stay there. Maybe next season, if Bolt Strike gets back into the Invitational, you're going to see a complete different Urian. You're going to see a complete different beast.
Yeah, and I feel like even if like Urian gets touched a little bit, you know, they kind of nerf him down a little bit or whatever, I still feel like that's a good, you know, part of his toolkit of characters, right? Like he's still going to be feeling good with his character. You can always have the Vega in the back just like that and just be able to work with it, but we'll have to see what happens with the balance patch. Who knows? What I do know is we're going to have a hell of a match. Mr. Crimson versus Problem X. Yo, let me see the X's in the chat. But if you like Mr. Crimson, drop something red. Drop something red. I don't care what it is. Drop something red. Change your name to red. I don't care. Show support for the ones that you think is going to win. What do you think, actually, Jammerz?
You're going to have to refresh my memory. I think the only 3 people to win regular season ranking events was Mr. Crimson, Problem X, and Hurricane. I don't think anybody else did it. Obviously, Problem got the 1 win. Mr. Crimson. There you go. So I was right in terms of the players that done it. So you're basically seeing Battle of the Champions in the regular season here. These guys go back and forth, and I think over time, Mr. Crimson has just been adding to his repertoire of characters. And every so often, the character's gone a little bit more problematic for Bison. The character's got a little more problematic for Bison, from Dalsim to G to now Colleen.
Yeah, I feel like G's not one that you kind of... I mean, I feel like that matchup's even, but it's not one that you want to run against Problem X. Just do like the lame style. This is perfect right here. Colleen perfect to stop a lot of the pressure. Having the parry on the deck makes you think twice about swinging. But Problem X has every fist landing to the face right here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people misunderstand Problem's philosophy when it comes to this game. Obviously, like he still plays the game to like keep match fit and obviously stay on top with his Bison and Abigail play. But sometimes I think some people don't see the other beasts that regulars do see. When Problem shows up to come and play, it becomes a lot more difficult. And I believe someone did mention it in the chat. The last time these two encountered, I think Mr. Crimson actually did beat Problem with Colleen. So watching those tapes back, coming into this with a little bit more of a polished Colleen and a stronger mindset as well, it could be a problem for Problem. We'll see.
No, though, EX, we already saw one report from Mr. Crimson. Using that fierce, using that range of that character to keep the pressure on. But Problem, staying back mid-screen. They'll take a few of those crouching medium kicks. That's no big deal. Not until Trigger gets on the deck, then you really got to start to worry about the crouching medium kicks. But still.
Oh, for sure. I think Problem should obviously work in the neutral, but he should try and build that 1 bar just in case. So if Mr. Crimson manages to get the frost touch counter, any setup that she does, he can do EX Devil reverse and avoid it. And then like obviously go from being a disadvantage to the advantageous situation. So we'll see if that pans out. If not, he'll just stick to pressing stand fierce and stand medium kick. Keep Mr. Crimson at bay.
Activation time. This is where Colleen she goes from a mediocre quote-unquote character to one of the best in the game. And you got to be really worried about your options. You can't really throw out blasts and things like that. They can be countered. You know, I haven't seen too much of Mr. Crimson Colleen, so I'm not sure what he uses a lot of his meter for. I guess we'll have to see right here. We're seeing the meter usage from Problem X EX, but Mr. Crimson dashing in.
Yeah, I think Mr. Crimson's been like, he's been streaming a lot more recently, showing off his characters and just helping out the French community here and there. Alright, no throw yet. And then the V-trigger's completely dissipated, so Problem X's plan has been working. I think he just wanted to drain it out via time. He might take 2 grabs. No! He done EXD press! And he's out of there. We go to the final round of game 1.
Mr. Crimson I definitely see the bearings of this Colleen, but Problem X running out the clock against that V-Trigger that lasts super long just shows the strength of how his playstyle is. And just to have that confidence too against Colleen with V-Trigger like that, like not many people can do that. I've seen her pop that sucker. I feel like it's a wrap. I put down my controller and I'm like, you can have this. It's yours. It's yours. You win.
Yeah.
But Problem X, he's like, I'm never out of it until I see the screen say I'm out of it.
All right, gets the EX Parabellum, and he's not going to spend the bar. He's going to go into the medium. Dash up, get that Oki here. Let's see how he can ensnare Problem in the corner. Gets that safe activation. All right, and trying to look for a throw bait. No dice, because if he hits that fierce, that's stun. Back through.
You don't want to
bait the counter? Yeah, he tried to bait the counter. Oh, there you go. Dead.
Dash through?
Dead. Oh,
when you got meter like that, when you got bars to spin like that, you see the damage on the deck. And that's one of the things that makes V-Trigger 1 so powerful, when you have bars to spin. Without bars, it's not that hard to deal with, but if you get hit and he's got 2 bars, there's a lot of red you'll be seeing on the screen.
I'll tell you what's interesting as well, because obviously so far what we've seen in Problem, he has not used V-Trigger 2 today. Obviously, we're playing online now, and there's a lot of more room to try out different things, experiment, obviously revisit certain things as well. So I can't help but feel it's just been a case of, you know what, let me revisit V-Trigger 1, try a couple of things here and there, and most likely it seems that a lot of people have forgotten how this thing actually works. So.
Yeah, like you haven't seen it from some of the, because the mix-ups are so dirty in V-Trigger 2, but V-Trigger 1 still got the sauce. It's still very strong. I wonder if it's just because he's online or he sees something in these matchups. Whatever the case, it's definitely working out. As he gets the plus frames upon plus frames. V-Reversal put him back in the corner with the offensive stuff. But here we go, Mr. Crimson looking to flip the script, using that V-Trigger push right there with the javelin.
Yeah, there you go. Try to go for that tick throw. There's a shimmy, not dead yet. And there you go. I'm going to activate as well. Oh, another thing that's interesting about the V-Trigger 1 as well, it gives him more flexibility, more options for better activations on block. Because, like, obviously with the knee press and everything. Oh, the
side switch, the season 1.
I love it.
Finesse.
Welcome to the realm. Oh man, and you know what? No one's blocked that today. No one's blocked that today. Oh, man.
I feel like not just even on an online side, but if you haven't seen it in a while, you're like, wait, what? He could do that? Because you're so used to getting grabbed by the command grab, you forgot about how cheap V-Trigger 1 was.
Yeah, but even then, just obviously countering what you say there, with the command grab, there's a possibility that you're going to jump. V-Trigger 1, why are you jumping? There's nothing to jump. Nice counter. Is he going to Devil's Reverse? Oh, he blocks.
Just holds that throw. But I feel like you definitely want to be in the lead in this matchup in terms of health. Like, to not have to get opened up and be on the back foot, that's going to force you to go in. But V-Trigger will definitely help out with you trying to break down the door. That is Mr. Crimson. Finds a crouch meter kick, EX conversion, down to the ground, the hardest to knock down.
Oh, no, he missed his crouch fist. I think he tried to do crouch fist in the anti-air, and if he gets this wrong, he's dead. Good block. Hard knockdown. What's it going to be? Delay.
Rush.
And a back throw will do the trick. Or a throw. A throw will do it. Ah, that's looking rough. And you have to remember as well, Colleen's biggest weakness, or one of her biggest weaknesses, is all of her wake-up options are susceptible to throws. So throw right when she's going to get stunned or near death. It's the perfect opportunity, man.
That's one of the things that people, and having that range that Bison has, one of the best throw ranges in the game, means you can even be more comfortable about where you stand too as well. Lord Problem X. I got to hit him with the Lord because my man is up to 1 game point away from doing it. To being closer and closer to winning Saltmine, dog, and doing it with a clean sweep against the previous champion.
Hey, listen, people think this guy's playing when, you know, he doesn't perform as well, and then, like, you know, he's taking on and off breaks, playing some Cold War. When he comes to play, and he's gonna bring the dictator, he's coming here to play. This is it.
Right.
So then again, let's not bat an eyelid at Mr. Crimson, because this guy has been on the Problem. He would. It's just to make sure everybody knows. Shout out to Problem. He's dead. Oh no, he's not dead.
Oh, by the shimmy. Dash up. Mr. Crimson needs to make more of these V-Trigger activations. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of the grease and grime that we usually see from a lot of players, or the footsie kind of style. There has to be more Impact style, but impacted by the crouching light punch, the anti-air, the blessed anti-air that everyone complains about, and now this is set point. Problem X looking for another clean sweep. Are we going to have a fast tournament today, Jammerz? I want to see more action.
We might do, I don't know, but here's the thing, like you said, Mr. Crimson hasn't made too much light of the V-Trigger 2, he hasn't utilized it well enough, and that's a case of, you know, problem blocking it out, standing outside that standfish range, ready to lame at his opponent so the timer runs out. It doesn't put Mr. Crimson in a good position to utilize that properly, so he has to use his V-Meter elsewhere.
So you just run that normal footsie style, it's starting to work out. One more conversion will do it right here. He's going to walk up and throw right through that man's hands. He just walked right through the throw range like that. Mr. Crimson trying to fight back here. And I feel like if you're Mr. Crimson, especially in this matchup, you want to take that lead and then like threaten them and say, I will parry at some point. And so all that pressure that you got is just null and void. But that's easier said than done against Problem X.
Yeah, even if you parry, right? Is it going to be a mid or a low? Big commitment regardless, especially against a character like Bison. Like, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one.
They were punished, but still gets in. Blast Ender.
Oh, nice with punish there into the EX Parabellum. And then he's going to go for the 50-50, stays in front. Problem X has guessed right. I think 2 for 2 on that situation there. And here again, he's just backing off. Trying to probably catch Mr. Crimson off guard, trying to move forward. And even if you make her burn the meter on the ice momentum, that's a plus in my book. That is a plus in my book.
Yeah. And I have to deal with this trigger is definitely a plus. Now I have to deal with, like, if you get blown up for a throw tech and a ton of damage, that is definitely a-okay. Back throw, though. Mr. Crimson going in with this fake pressure, but it's working out.
Oh, he could have killed him. He could have killed him. He didn't do it. Oh, no. This is rough. Oh,
this one.
Oh, dear. Oh, no, that's going to miss.
That won't connect. No. That's not going to connect, baby.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no.
The double dash chase of the hot pursuit. Problem X. Let me see the X's in the chat. Let me see the X's in the chat right now.
I can't believe he supered. I thought he was going to do Frost Touch, the high version. He went in for an even bigger cash out, and unfortunately, he left with no chips. Oh no. That was unfortunate there for Mr. Crimson. Absolute delight there for Problem. Absolute despair for Mr. Crimson. That's unfortunate. I respect him for the attempt, but I probably would have been safer to go for the counter instead. Oh man,
right. It's one of those things where, again, we've been seeing a lot in this tournament where your characters, they're strong, but you haven't been molded in a lot of situations where you have been with other characters or these other people where they spent years upon years delivering out the finer tuned things in Street Fighter V, and that's what sets certain players apart or will set you apart in certain matches where you have to be like, okay, in this situation, I can counter with this, and this is life or death, as you saw right there. And Problem X will live, but Mr. Crimson ain't out just yet. It's losers, but
I heard Ritas. Does that mean I'm gonna? I heard Ritas. Does that mean I'm gonna hear what I think I'm gonna hear? Oh, he shanked me. Oh, I thought he was gonna say something else. I thought he was gonna say something else. But before that, guys, do not forget. I actually thought he was going to say something else, but he didn't. I'm very upset now. But guys, do not forget, Muscle Move is going to be running a tournament for charity next week, I believe it is. It's free to enter, and it is going to be a £200 prize pot. You're going to have Jasper and Logan on the mic. Guys, please participate. If you can't participate, please go and watch it. It's going to be a great event to kick off 2021. Again, if you get as many players signed up, and just playing some games. I know it's online, but we can have a little bit of a laugh and enjoy some Street Fighter action. Don't forget, sign-ups are open now. Make sure you head on over to twitch.tv/MuscleNoob, or heck, you can probably just tweet at MuscleNoob on Twitter to get more details on the event there.
It's for a good cause, so
it's definitely for a good cause. Oh boy. But yeah, I think we're probably going to see more charity events, not just from MuscleNoob, but from a lot of people this year in general, right? Because we're all at home now, watch these events online, donate a little bit of change here and there. So it's definitely for a good cause. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. But you're not going to say it. I'm pretty sure someone in the chat gave you channel points to say something. You didn't say it. You sold me a dream.
Two people did. We didn't say it.
Come on. He's not going to say it, is he?
Yeah, scammy.
Yes!
Man, clip that. I want that clipped and I want that sent to me. I want to use that on my Twitch. I want to use that as an alert on my Twitch. People, keep paying them channel points, baby. And then also keep hitting up that Match Arena too. Show the Match Arena some love too as well. !smart Match Arena, run that in the chat like that. And let's make Rita suffer and also buff up the pot for the players.
Listen, people are paying the big bucks, the big channel points bucks, just to hear you say one word. That's all they ask. That's all they ask. The least you can do is indulge them. Because that's a lot of money. Look, you can buy a Twitch house with those channel points. I can put down a mortgage on that stuff. So they said they're giving it their hard-earned channel points. Not that they're doing much anyway, but they're giving their hard-earned channel points to you to make sure you say one word and enjoy the show.
Need to make it more expensive, man.
I think you did.
Yeah, you just messed up.
Just like the world's more expensive every year, I think you might need to up your Twitch budgets every year too. Alright, the next game here, we've got, who have we got? Hurricane and Nassim. I've literally just looked at my screen now, so apologies about that. Now, these two go...
typical pressure?
Yeah, these two go back and forth. I believe... I haven't actually seen them play much in Saltmine this season, actually. I think the last time these guys played, I think Nassim tried Blanca, and I didn't think that really worked out for him. I think so.
Yeah, I feel like if he went the Blanca pick, I don't think that was it. But like right here, it don't feel like it's it either. Hurricane with the domination, we saw those negative frames be absolutely disrespected and punished, as you would do, right? That close V skill like that, you're gonna punish that. Hurricane on the 1s and 2s for that. But it's difficult because like I feel like Claw can keep up, or Vega can keep up. I'm sorry, on the ground somewhat, but when she takes to the skies, it's difficult. Just like that, has to meet them in the air, has to check him in the air. That's easier said than done.
I mean, I think my biggest issue with this matchup right now is playing to the nice jump back air throw there. That worked out. And he tried to dash up command grab, very sneaky there, and he's going to get severely punished for it. Oh dear.
Try to the reset. I like that. Use a jump.
Wake up DP super? DP super? No? It would have worked. It would have worked. It's going to work now. It's going to work now. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying before that great piece of play, it's I think the biggest concern you would have for the Vega player right now is can they keep up with the pace of a Cammy player of Hurricane's caliber, right? Because that's pretty difficult. If you can't keep up with the dive kicks, thinking about your grounded tools and what they're going to be looking for in terms of whip punishing and spacing, it can be pretty difficult. But obviously this is years of experience, right? And at the end of the day, you can lab so many things against Cammy, but I think this is one of the more experience-orientated matchups. You just have to play it to get a proper feel for it and be ready to play against Cammy, because it's not easy. It's not easy.
We did see Nassim, be able to like neutral jump, knowing the hooligan was coming. I like that knowledge, but you have to put everything together, right? It's a collection of everything. The fierce connects, and when you got someone that's going to hit confirm like that, it's a little bit difficult. Let's see what the punch on his return here. Not bad.
Yeah,
Activation.
I was playing Hurricane last night. This guy, he's definitely someone who's on form right now. A couple of execution errors here and there, but the mentality and the mindset and the situational awareness, it's all there. So it can be pretty difficult.
Buffering off that fierce has been working out in the clutch of Sledgehammer, breaking through the walls of the defense of Nassim. EX didn't connect. Still, Hurricane in good position. Just needs to find those one more good sequence will do it. Didn't get the crush. It seems staying solid. I like his shift in his momentum, because you saw him trying to get the crush. Hurricane trying to get the crush, and it just didn't work out like that.
He's done all the bars trying to come through. Yeah, he just spent 3 Aurora spin edges. Like what? What were you trying to do?
But Hurricane, he's like I played this dude. He's like, I know what happens here, and finds the right moment.
Do you know what? If one of them hit and he got the KO, I probably wouldn't have said anything. But because he splurged all that meter and nothing happened, it's like, well, did you
say it?
Are you gonna say it again? Yeah, I didn't hear you. Can you say it again for people back? He didn't say it, did he? God damn it!
Reed didn't say it.
I knew he muted his mic while he said it. I didn't hear you.
He's trying to get away with things, yo. Trying to get dirty with it. Come on, Regis. Come on. All right, Hurricane. He's lost a lot of health, but he still has a lot of bar to work with. And this is another character where if she's not dead, she's not out of it, especially when she's got triggered. Far off the bottom, but no big deal.
Not looking good. He's trying to hold up. He's trying to hold up.
All right, he's like, I don't want to get grabbed. Don't want to get Follow the propaganda. V-trigger. We out of there.
I think he's going to look for an opportunity to get a V-skill 2. If Hurricane jumps, he might look for that V-skill 2. Doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. Looking good. Alright. Hey, listen, through hell, rain, or snow, if Nassim's in a dangerous position, he will do everything in his power to get out, no matter how much resource he has to spend. And he's looking to make this game one apiece. It was that early CA to get that life lead. And I don't know about this, you know. If he can't hold that lead, he's in so much trouble.
Yeah, you definitely. I like him going for the Oki. Just needs one more hit to do it. The throw. Nassim with the perfect KO.
All right, Nassim Claw in there. I see you. And sometimes, right, spending CA early is a hit and a miss for me with certain characters because if you don't get Oki like Vega does, it can be hard to kind of keep that momentum and guess correctly on all knockdown situations until the round like pans out. But luckily, it worked out for Nassim there, and he makes it one apiece.
And at the same time, like what you saw the situation like right after when he started the second combo. If he would have had EX meter, that would have been the kill. Because he didn't have EX because he spent on the CA, you know, wasn't able to kill, but still was able to clean things out and take that win. And now looking strong with the crush, the follow-up throw, the dash up denied.
He's getting a bit too confident now. I know he's getting a bit too confident. That dash there, try and get that early stun. Nah, calm down. It's Hurricane you got up against.
You gotta relax. V-trigger activation, keep that safe. You land the V-skill like you wanted.
There it is.
V-skill will land right there, though.
There's that Matador flip there with the V-skill too. I love it. That's one thing that's kind of alleviated some sort of pressure in this matchup, but even then, you can't always do it, so you got to be careful.
Ooh, back throw interrupts with the crouching fierce. The connection that he wanted, but still not bad.
Slide and another one. And this is it. This is what I was saying before. That's unfortunate. This is what I was saying before about Nassim's gameplay, right? You see those slides there? Because it wasn't blocked, he doesn't need to cancel into the V-trigger, but he's making you sorely fixate on that. So it allows him to do other things, or even cancel into the V-trigger. So you got to watch out for those slides again.
This makes you worry about walking back, and you have to be down backing a lot, which kind of puts you not as active as you want to be if you're Cammy. Punish, though, on the Buster Claw, going in.
Yeah,
is
that was a really good punish.
Yeah, usually don't see many people punishing, even though it's very minus. Like, people really landing those punches consistently, but Hurricane's been actually pretty good in the set so far.
It's because Cammy's got one of probably the more consistent moves against Buster Claw on block, no matter what range it's done from. Like other characters, they can only get away with the button, and if they try to cancel into special, the special whiff. So it can be a bit awkward. Cammy just goes committed to light spiral, and she should be completely fine.
Yeah.
Okay, looking good with the conversion to Flying Barcelona again. Oh, that could have been cancelled. Oh no. Please don't lose this round. You're having such a good round. Oh no, he's looking for that super
Can all go away. Plus frames.
Hold on.
Careful with that V-skill.
The V-skill, that's punished! That's guaranteed! That's guaranteed! Oh no!
Guarantee your money back. Damn. It's so every single time that happens where something's just minus enough for that CA to hit, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. And just like that, Hurricane tearing through Nassim.
It's so weird, right? Because situations like that, it's like, you know what? I'll V-skill to back away. Do I commit to the attack and try and get a conversion from that? Or do I not do it and just go back to neutral and then still stay tense in neutral? Either way, it was a very dangerous situation for Nassim. And that's unfortunate. I mean, like, optimal punish there from Hurricane. Like, optimal punish there with the CA. And it puts him 2-1 up in this set.
Comes from the bad slide right here. Knew it was coming. Spiral arrow, Oki time has to hold that. 4 heavy kick. The ST.
All right, V-triggers out again. Sometimes I'm really not sure about when Nassim does that, but I know he does it to get out of the corner because I feel he can utilize V-1 in much better ways. But if he just needs to get out of the corner and play neutral from there, I think it's absolutely fine. Another slide.
Yeah, you would like to use it for something else. You like other characters, use your V-trigger for something else besides the escape, but still, it's fine. The damage on the deck. DP though, Hurricane just needs one more hit to put himself on set point. He's got V-trigger to hold the plus frames.
Yeah, funnily enough, I was just about to say, Nassim already picked up another V-trigger after moments just losing it, trying to escape the corner, but we're a match point here for Hurricane. 1 bar, going up against Nassim's 2. I'm not sure he's going to use it here, but...
Will he even get a chance to here? Being put in the corner right here is Hurricane. Air throw.
He reversal, he was waiting for the opportunity, he gets the counter hit confirmed into heavy spiral. He's going to apply that relentless pressure in the corner if need be. Or is Nasty going to walk his way out of the corner? I think he's going to walk his way out of the corner. He's going to walk his way out of the corner.
He's like a leisurely stroll to the park, dog. Air throw. I like this poke kind of pressure right here. Checks him with the dash. And one more hit to do it. This running the credit cards. The debit cards.
Please
everything can be taken away.
One button. That could have been it. That could have been it. Oh my word. That's +2. That's +2. Come on, Hurricane. The air version of the bloody kiss is +2. It's the grounded one's minus. The air one's plus. It's a bit weird that they made it that, but it's +2. I can't change anything about that.
It's in the books. Can't do much about it. Okay. He's working out for nothing. He gets the back throw here. Forward throw. But the wake up fears from Hurricane back throw puts back in the corner.
Do you know what? I think Hurricane's I'm pretty sure Hurricane's been 90% successful in checking Nassim's dashes and something. Oh, nice trade. Ooh. Nice.
Okay, the side EX.
He might win this round. Is he going to do hard kick? No. He's been going low every time he's done that command grab. And he's stunned. Oh, I thought he was stunned.
Not just yet. Oh my god, don't let him come back. You got the stun like that. Activation plus frames. You got to hold that.
Oh no, this is not a good one. Hit will do it from a medium, surely.
Any buffer right here will do it. He lands the hit. Hurricane will do it. And put Nassim Claw down.
Oh man. And there you have it. I'm telling you, he's one of... I'm telling you, this guy is insane. Anytime Hurricane has CA, you need to be shook. Because it's not that, he's going to do one way into Super. Nah, Hurricane's got 12 different ways in Super. And you are going to forget one. You are going to forget one. And it's god damn it.
It hurts. It hurts. But it would hurt even more if Ritas didn't say what he's supposed to say. Ritas, hit us with it. He won't do it, will he?
He won't do it. He don't do it.
I thought you had to do 3, didn't you?
I thought you had to do 3. No, you didn't. I didn't hear the third one. I had 2. Stream, is Ritas lying? Is Ritas lying? I heard 2. I didn't hear the third one.
Oh, come on. Okay. Scammy.
Wait, he did say 3. I didn't do it.
Yes, people. Yes. Nobody heard the third one. Well, there you go. Scammy. Paid for the kids, the keys, the cars. Paid for it all. Hurricane. And
and you know,
perfect time.
You also know you are both fired.
Wait, what? We're doing our jobs.
Do you know what's sick? I thought I could go the whole day without making a mistake, and I didn't even make a mistake.
Even when you're doing your job, you're fired out here in the salt mine. But listen, we're fired up with this great Street 5 action. So people, tweet this out. Tweet out the fact that Rita said Scammy. I want to see that on the timelines. That he knows how ridiculous his character is. Because now Mr. Crimson, sorry, not Mr. Crimson, Hurricanes will be fighting Problem X on the winner side later on. We're going to move on to our losers matches, it looks like, with more body bags. Mystic Smash versus Nassim Claw, and then also Mr. Crimson versus Shax.
So I think we're just getting a lot of classic matchups here, right? So Hurricane versus Problem X, WSO Classic. These guys go back and forth. Today is just another day at the office with a little bit of change on the line. So you're going to see a different velocity from those two. I'm curious to see who Problem's going to pick in that matchup. Nassim versus Mystic Smash. I think Mystic Smash has been hungry for a run back against Nassim for a little while now. So that's going to be interesting. And Mr. Crimson going to go against Shax. Well, Shax was the guy that knocked off Mr. Crimson's win streak on Damascus' Wanted series every Wednesday. So they're going to have to want to go at each other as well. So we've got a lot of good matches coming up on the stream, St. Cola.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that everyone's got different characters, maybe see some switches here and there, a lot of classic bouts. This is the EU flavor that y'all come to see. This is that EU flavor where you see the difference of you watch a tournament in the North America side and the characters are different. You come to the EU, watch something completely different. That's the great thing about these tournaments. And the great thing about having also a circuit kind of style gives people a reason to come through consistently. And you also see new players, like we've been seeing Link up here. We saw Mystic Smash, who's brand new, by the way. Shaq's coming through the top 8. I think this is his second time, I might be mistaken. And then old favorites like Bolt Strike, Problem, and Mr. Crimson.
I think this is Shax's second time. All of a sudden, just think about Shax, right? So Shax wasn't entering some of these for quite some time, and all of a sudden he started coming in, he started playing, he ranked up, he qualified. It was like, oh, Shax is back playing, Shax is amazing. I said, no. I said, Shax's sponsors probably said, you ain't advertising us enough, so hurry up and play the game. That's why I saw Shax everywhere. I was like, listen, his sponsors probably barking down his ear, saying, hurry up and play the game and represent. And look, that's exactly what he did. When you tell Shax what to do, he'll represent. And he's been all over the place. He's been streaming, he's been entering tournaments, he's been placing well, and Shax's his sponsor, right? Because again, I make jokes saying I'm on the phone to them, which I am. But
don't speed dial.
It's a case where this guy, it's very, I'd say as a bias talk, it's disrespectful not to sponsor him, but it's very hard to ignore Shax's style and his gameplay and his philosophy towards this game. So shouts to TLR for picking him up and sponsoring him again. He's represented as much as he can.
Always retweeting our stuff.
There you go.
Shoutouts to them.
Shout out to those. All right, so he's gone with the G pick. Now, this is the character he did play for the first half of that 1st-7 set he had against Mr. Crimson Unwanted. And I think the last 2 or 3 games, he swapped to Cammy. So, I don't know. This is 1st-3, so I don't know if he's going to stick with G the whole way, or is Mr. Crimson going to force a change?
On paper, this character definitely does the work, right? You don't get to throw out those long limbs, the V skill, and the constant pressure in terms of command grabs, and the light buffers are a problem. Just like that, you see right there, able to get the under, and going in with the 3-piece, gets the EX back fierce pickup. It's almost done and done.
The V reversal to maintain corner pressure, and the stun, keep it high. 12 long frames into the stun, and what an opening round. You got a lot of rounds like this to do without. Yeah, just react, man. Just react.
Just react. It's easy. Just react. Just jump. It's command grab, bro. Just jump. It's good. Nah, we play it because G has definitely set you up for a lot of failure with a lot of 50-50s in the realest of sense.
All right, just applying that pressure with the staggered medium punches, but good interruption there from Mr. Crimson with the back medium kick. He needed to do something there. And there's the Gale. Wow, audacious break there from Shax. Didn't think he'd tech there, but he did. Ooh, nice catch.
Yes. I like that B skill to get the bar to be able to activate right off the bat.
No,
the double command grab?
Again. I think he's done. No,
the 3rd time?
Oh no.
That's disgusting. Hit him again. Do it again. Does it again. That's 4 command grabs. Doesn't even get the right hit to do it. Still cleans it up. Shax, I can't believe that. I can't believe a man like Shax. Nah, I can't. That's disgusting. Y'all built different in the EU. You're built different in the EU.
Let me tell you something. I hate Shax. I really hate Shax. And I'm going to say why I hate Shax. Because he just doesn't beat you. He wants to humiliate you in the weirdest way. And it's like, why have you got to be like this? Why did you drop the combo to then command grab him again? And it's like, why you got to be like that? Like, why?
It wasn't even necessary. But you have to fear this character. Like, even if they drop, like, you're still in the corner. Like, you're stuck, and the teleports can get blown up. Like, it's not something that you can just easily, smooth on through. But Mr. Crimson has shown some things in terms of being able to scoot on through with size and things like that. In terms of defensive choices, he's been really good before. But against someone like Shax, it's easier said than done. God damn.
You know what? I show up Mr. Crimson to beat this guy to the ground right now. Just after that round, I can't have it.
Yeah, you gotta fight back if you're Mr. Crimson. Don't let this man get you can only get the highlight clip, the high fight clip, if you win. So don't let him win, Mr. Crimson. Don't let him win. Don't let him get that clout.
Oh, he got hit with the frame trap with the G barrier, no command grab. I thought he was going to do one last attempt before the V trigger depleted, but a solid round there from Mr. Crimson. He needs it. He needs this stuff here. And again, he's been super consistent and nice buffer. Jesus Christ, that was an amazing buffer.
That was really good. I mean, I got it. You say what we want about Shax, but he's been money with these buffers, these light kick buffers, and find the hits. But here we go, Mr. Crimson with the side switch. Out of the corner, he knew what to do. With the splash, staying wet, wild. Doesn't get the pick up.
Execution error there, and you're going to get punished for the smash over. I'll tell you one thing that's really good about Shax's G, though, is his obstinance with his buffers in scrambles. So once he's air reset, or it's a situation where you know he can interrupt, he is not afraid to press those buttons and commit to a smash over or under. Absolutely amazing.
He's not afraid to press the V skill right there, knowing that Mr. Crimson wanted to do a delay slide for the activation for the V trigger, or at least get out of the corner. It didn't work like that. Shax with a call out.
All right, there's that anvil anti-air. He needed that. I'm telling you, when you anti-air yoga anvil, you are 100% confident they're going to jump. And there's a gale. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no. Okay, he's stunned now. Should be stunned. There you go.
There we go.
It's not over yet. He tried to mash. He tried to mash out. He tried to mash out a stun. That's what it was.
Throw bait. Finesse and blessed. Shaq's getting cooked. Mr. Crimson definitely getting a little bit more wild, not mild out here. And you see the reason why is like he got hit. The command grabs. He's like, dog, I gotta hit you back with something different. You can't be doing me like that. That was disrespectful. On my mom's name, that was disrespectful.
Do you know
and
what I mean?
do like that.
I'm telling you, man. I don't like that first game. I'm sorry. I just don't like the way Shaq's on that first game.
Yeah, that was nasty. But Mr. Crimson definitely putting the oppression on, and I feel like you gotta do that. You gotta be in the lead and keep the lead. Easier said than done against G, but Mr. Crimson starting to work out. We're 1-1, all tied up. No switch just yet.
No, I think after this game might be the turning point in terms of what Shax does. I don't know if he'll commit to G the whole way, but I definitely think this game will be the turning point. Alright, gets the regular throw, mitigate the damage he takes from that activation. I respect that from Crimson. And he's looking for that buffer or something. Yeah, I'm liking this patience from Crimson.
Empty low.
Here we go.
This is Shaq's play style. He knows if he gets in, he can get that win. If he gets in, he can get that win and stun and done. Shaq's, he ran his face against them fantastic fist, and he knew it wasn't going to do a lot of damage. He was like, this is fine. Because if I get in, it's G time. Not V trigger time, it's G time.
It's crazy, right? Because I actually don't see Mr. Crimson tech this much. And some of it has just been like accidental moves from Shax. But he's just naturally gone to tech, right? So...
Rainbow there.
Trying to get in, just by an arbitrary buffer or smash under in the neutral, but Mr. Crimson keeping him at bay and utilizing those long limbs as we hate dousing for. And there's a throw again, mitigating the damage he takes in that situation. I think he's more than happy to deal with that every single time, to be honest.
Yeah, like he's like, I'll take the store, it's absolutely fine. A command grab, maybe not as much, but like just getting out of the situation. And now fighting his way out of the corner, back against the wall, still swinging. Finds a slide in the light touch. The lightest of touch. Wasn't even a combo, but caught him. Mr. Crimson, one more.
One thing that's really good that Mr. Crimson illustrating about us, or to us about this matchup, is his inside knowledge of the character. Because he does, obviously, pockets G as well. So there's little situations where he's more than comfortable dealing with it in a particular way, so that he just mitigates the amount of damage he takes, and obviously make sure neutral is always in his favor. But G always got that chance to come back, dude.
Just as you said, that command grab, EX under, B trigger building, and he's never gonna build up in here. He does the back pierce with the B skill.
Oh my god, isn't he stunned?
And there it is, trigger time, and you're stunned? Yeah, you can't get hit right here. I like that. Mr. Crimson being able to find the activation, find his way out, has to avoid the Temple of Doom.
Yeah, do you know what? I love it. He's handled that V trigger so well, right? Because he's always made sure he's been mid-screen to deal with it. And dealing with that V trigger mid-screen, so you're not trapped in the corner, is a lot easier to deal with it than when you're in the corner. So now, like I said, this is the turning point. Is he going to swap or is he going to stick? I think he's going to stick. It looks like he's going to stick with the character.
Yeah, I think he might. Like, this is ride or die.
All right. So here's the thing. I mean, what would you suggest that Shax try to do to change things up?
It's the start and the mid part of these rounds where he's eating too much damage and he can't take the decisions that he wants to do, right? Also, obviously, a few confirms need to be landing a little bit more, but I feel like you take too much damage early in the round. Mr. Crimson just is able to lane you out, and the risks that you want to take don't work out because Shaq's style of I'm going to get in there doesn't always work out when you've lost too much health, right? You've lost way too much health. This V-trigger isn't working out as well, too. Like, you're not landing what you want to do.
Yeah, obviously, it's been made evident. It's evidently clear in this round alone, as St. Golos explained to us, the issues that Shax is having in this matchup here. And then gets a regular grab. I think he's going to have to try and get another one. No, wake up, Yoga Sunburst. Nobody is respecting supers. Because we think we're not going to do them when all these characters have is that option. I'm sorry. You got to do it, man.
There was no V-bar at the bottom. That was going to be a no-win situation for Shax getting all for that face. Now Mr. Crimson on set point. Looking for the jump in. Gets a punish right here, Mr. Crimson. Again, denying that splash at the right angle, but doesn't deny this one though.
He is so adamant on landing that body splash. It is absolutely ridiculous, and they missed the punish. Oh no, this is not looking good for Shax. This is not looking good for Shax.
He's eating too much damage.
Yeah, he need. Oh, okay. He's gone the V reverse route instead. He's completely forgotten about V trigger. He's gone the V reverse route instead. Alright, let's see where he can get some sort of cancel. He's got to be very careful with his choice as well, actually, because Mr. Crimson will just V reversal, and there you go.
And Billy have a lot of bar at the bottom too. Mr. Crimson ready to cook. Ready to set that sucker alight.
Okay.
He's dead. The EX. Oh, but the crush right after Mr. Crimson taking down Shax. Just like that. Call up the sponsor. Hit up the sponsor right now.
Alright,
Hit up the sponsor right now.
Oh, perfect. They just messaged me. They said, Jammerz, how you doing? My day's been great. Listen, about your boy Shax. We need to talk. Can we set up a Zoom meeting Monday morning, 2 in the afternoon, UK time? Can we do that? We'd love to talk. Nah, but honestly, that. Oh, they're here! Are they here? Oh, lovely! We can have a Zoom call tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time. Nah, I'm kidding.
Pop that?
Honestly. I love it.
I know they're in the chat. They want to say something, but they don't want to say anything. But you know what, though? On the real, though, we got to give credit to Shax. You know, getting the top 8, being real strong throughout this tournament. You know, putting a lot of work. You know, the sponsor out there for Shax. Y'all got a good one. He's really good. You know. And
Yeah,
guys, make sure you guys
listen.
follow him on his channel too. You know, hit him up on the Twitch. He's streaming all the damn time too. You know, so you guys are watching him.
Yeah, he's been putting in that work, and obviously, again, Shax is one of those players in a short space of time where he didn't enter all the regular season events, but the short space of time he did, he qualified. Obviously, with his plethora of characters as well. Not to mention, he has been doing coaching sessions as well, which has made playing this game a lot more enjoyable for him. Just fell short against Mr. Crimson in the first of 3 here, but again, much appreciated for Shax for joining us today, playing some games, and obviously, I'm going to play him soon, as long as he doesn't bring out that trash Ken. I'll be alright.
We didn't see. He was serious today. He was serious today, so that's good.
Nah, he was definitely serious today. Alright, he's definitely serious. But you know what? Listen, again, he'll be back. He'll probably be back stronger. He'll probably have another 2 characters under his belt. So we'll see about that. But yeah, Mr. Crimson progresses through, and he'll be awaiting the winner of this next match here between Nassim and Mystic Smash. I think we're most likely going to be seeing Poison versus Vega. Now, I know Idom got asked this question quite a bit. Some people have asked me, some people have asked the Vega players as well. They said, what do you think about this matchup? I said, statistically, Poison does win, but Vega players do have a very weird philosophy on this matchup. So we've just been unsure how to deal with it. Because again, there's always the arbitrary element, right? The slides, the Buster Claws, the Barcelona's at weird situations. So it can be hard to kind of really pinpoint what's so good about the matchup for Poison. But again, all you got to do, really, is you just got to abuse EX heart rate. There's not much you can do. If he wants to V-reversal, he can, but nothing happens because you're not taking any great damage. If he wants to V-skill afterwards, he can. But you got to be very careful with your spacing and button choices mid-range as well, because stand meaty punch can be an absolute nightmare to deal with, as well as his crouch meaty kick as well. Crouch meaty kick is a poke, actually, right? So.
Round 1.
Oh yeah, some people asked how they joined the event. Oh yeah, listen, there's no rank restrictions. You're welcome to join if you are from the European region. I don't want to see no Brazilian Kens or American Eds. Please just know I don't want to see any of those. We have enough problems as it is. But if you're in the European region and you're looking to enter these tournaments, feel free to, man. Like, don't be scared about the competition that's entered. Everyone's playing for different reasons, but it's a good way to elevate your skill level and experiment with new characters. But I think what Ritus really wants me to say is it's better than nothing. No, I said it.
Damn! Finally came through. Finally, we were waiting for it.
I think he really wanted me to say that today.
It's in the chat too.
There you go.
Oh, I love it here.
He's made it a command,
Chat,
so why
chat,
not?
you have 1 job now. Clip that. Thank you.
Oh dear. I know. I wasn't gonna get away unscathed. Yeah, I know you wanted me to say it. He said scammy, so I had to say my piece, right? But I'm already doing my part.
Yeah, you gotta do your part. You gotta do your part also talking to Mystic Smasher because he got pieced up in the first round. Nassim Call working out strong. And as you said before, the certain elements, the wild elements of the Vega are coming into play, putting Mystic Smash off his game.
And I'll tell you something as well. Pay attention to how Nassim Claw defends himself, especially against light attacks. He always has the chicken block, the micro walk back, because he wants to ensure that he doesn't get hit by the crouch and meeting kick, and he also avoids your throws as well. Nassim's defense in this matchup is surprisingly good, to be honest with you, surprisingly good, but we'll see. We'll see.
Like that back throw right there, just reset the situation, put him in the corner, make him hold this pressure that we were talking about before.
Slide.
That great live slide.
Is he going to do another command grab? No, he's gone short every single time. He has not risked it at all. He's just gone short every single time. And you know, I think it's because it's tournament day. That's why. It's tournament day. So
yeah, he's like, okay, let me calm down a little bit.
I kind of respect it, to be fair. That's +2. Yeah, gotta hold that. Yeah. I think he was looking to try and punish that. If he does another flying Barcelona again, that's a punish. He's dead.
There's a punish. Yeah.
Guaranteed he's dead.
I love that he has the knowledge to do that. Thank you, Mystic Smash, studying the frame.
Listen.
He went to bat and he's like, I can do this.
No, I'm telling you, right? When he played Nassim Claw before, and he wasn't dealing with Buster Claw, I was literally spinning around in my chair. I was cussing my cat, and I was just like, "What is this guy doing?"
Like what?
Because he didn't know what to do outside of super. And I was like, "Please, can you just do this?"
Yeah.
Oh man.
I like that part though. Mystic Smash.
Yeah, he's definitely done the lab work. He's definitely putting in the work here. Let's see who takes the first game. I think the first game between these two is going to be definitely important psychologically between the two.
Yeah, just set the tempo, set the pace of what's going on.
Grab.
Nice walk up EX. Yeah, Zuna drop to the ground, crush, follow up, reset, stays in front. The
He's
mix.
gonna extend it as well. Is he going to go for the stun? No, he one guess away. Okay. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes the one guess away from stun is way more scary than the stun itself. So it puts him in a more dangerous situation mentally. But Nassim takes that first game there. Yeah.
Nassim kind of putting off the pace that we love to see from Mystic Smash, his usual kind of play. I feel like there's just not really there's the ideas, right? Punch the Buster Claw and stuff like that. But dealing with Nassim's neutral is kind of difficult and how wild he is. Calming that down, Mystic Smash has to find a way of doing that. And I think some of that goes out the window when you double dash like that. Round start, double dash, the Luffy special. Let's go.
Okay, he's definitely come here to play. Okay. Nice scratch to medium punch on the flying Barcelona there and a punish on the sweep. I can understand not trying to commit to a punish too hard because poison sweep's actually kind of difficult to deal with at max distance. Because if you try and punish it, they'll just whiff punish your attempt with the stand fierce. So I like that Nassim just went for a stand medium punch. Went back to neutral there. Another slide! Another slide. Oh man.
He's been working out in the clutch. He's got B trigger just to make it safe, but just that it's been landing so much, it's definitely helped him out. B skill connects. Throw. One more hit though.
But here's the thing, right?
Another one.
What was I telling you before when in Nassim's set before? You got fixated on one move, so everything else just works. And it just works naturally now. It's crazy. And this is why I can't really put definitive numbers on this matchup, because it's the nature of this matchup is so, it looks like Vega's super dominant, but he isn't, you know?
He's got to be on the front foot the entire time to make everything count. And for Mystic Smash, someone who I feel like they're just a little on the back foot just in general with their playstyle, it's not helping. It's not helping you look at the fullest picture right here. Mystic Smash needs to find something but gets hit with the counter hit. Steve's got him locked in the corner.
He's gonna cage him here. Oh, the shimmy attempt's gonna spend the bar as well, and if he gets thrown, that's the game. I don't think he's gonna do it. Oh, he tried. He tried. Oh no.
Another throw applied.
Oh no.
What does he have to do? Jammerz, what does Mystic Smash have to do? You gotta give me energy to the young cat. I want to see more matches.
I want to see a breather. First of all, I'm not sure if he's gonna give himself a breather there, but if he's going back in, I think because his style is working against him right now, I want to see a little bit more offense, kind of put him under pressure with heart rates or something. It's like he's waiting for Nassim to commit something, try and punish it then. But Nassim, you're feeding into his trap. He is catching you off guard every single time. And in that mid-range, where he's trying to press the button, what's Nassim done? The priority system has worked with sweep, right? It's crush counter every single time. And I know slide. If slide from Vega doesn't frustrate you, then you are definitely playing a different game.
You're not playing Street Fighter 5. You're playing something way different out here. Because I mean, there's a lot of mental stack and a lot of mental pressure that we've seen, not seen put on Mystic Smash. It's a lot of like the airborne approach, the double dash round start already, the disrespect we saw previously. Things like that add up to already a hectic kind of match, and you have to calm this down. But I gotta see something different from Mystic Smash. But he's not just yet. I don't want to count the young man out just yet. Not trying to prophesize this man's demise, but it is game point, and he's switching to Sim.
So. Now, this is a hit and a miss. You're not familiar with Mystic's style, but you are definitely familiar with the character because of Mr. Crimson. I know these guys play and they train quite a bit, Nassim and Crimson. Someone in the chat has said you have to tech. If you're applying, or if you're implying that Mystic Smash has to tech, there's a reason he doesn't tech a lot. And it's because Nassim's like offensive game has mixed him up pretty hard. So he's not sure what to do. He's resorted into picking Dhalsim now. So, and he has to stick with Dhalsim the whole way through.
Can't change. Got to stick it out with the Mr. Fantastic out here. Hold this.
Yeah, I don't know how polished his Dhalsim is for today's event, but we'll see.
That is something you have to worry about. Like, did you foresee this happening, Mystic? Like, did you think about like something you have to do, like switch this character, crush? Let's get the follow-up, but we'll get the throw though. In this corner push right here, I still think Mystic is on the back foot, just trying to find some of these lanes to connect and put some damage or at least some great life. Teleport, I like that switch. He does have a sit, but is it, like you said, is it practice for this event? Is it ready for the finals?
I thought he would have been determined and stuck out with Poison, but I think it's because like his style wasn't particularly working in those first two games. They need to switch something up, have a fresh approach as well, and he's probably going to land or feel more successful landing hits with Dhalsim than he did with Poison. So
that's true.
And it's so far, it has been working. It has been working.
Okay.
Oh, nice escape.
Yeah, kind of calling me alive right here.
Hold on. All right, he's out. There you go. 17 seconds on the clock. He can hold this out. There you go.
Nice fade away. The jump shot. Mystic Smash.
This is what I was saying before, right? Yeah, this is what I was saying before. It's Mystic. You're probably not going to be familiar with his style, but you understand the character. But he's got 3 games to kind of adjust and see what Mystic Smash's Dhalsim's on. Or he can try and close that in the same game now. Make it 3-0. We'll see.
Uh-oh. Okay, goes for the reset right here. Gets a 2-piece. Side switch. No throw. You're seeing with the slide. EX. This is how it all begins. Crush. We've seen that happen so many times.
One gets away from stun.
One more hit to do it.
Oh, there he is. He called it. St. Cola called it. There you go.
You gotta watch out for the overhead in the meaty no beacon. What? The seam. Match point. Game point.
All right. Do you know what? I still think he can take this down to the wire, but he just needs a clean hit with Dhalsim right now. There's a throw. I think this will work for him really well. There you go. He spent the bar. I don't know about that. I don't know about spending 2 bars there. I slide in the block.
Walk up throw. Again, that hesitation. You got to be careful about that. Too hesitant.
Yeah, you literally just mentioned it. He literally just mentioned it, and he hesitated. He said,
"This is why."
Yeah, 1 bar. I think he's dead. 1 bar. He's done.
With the claw applied.
Oh no.
That victory denied. Yeah, Nassim taking over rough. Mystic Smash. Even with the switch to Sim, that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. But shout outs to Mystic Smash. It feels like, I guess, his first season coming through real strong in the top 8 like that.
Let me tell you guys a story, and I guarantee you Ritas will remember this as well, right? So I can't remember if it was Mystic Smash stream or someone else. Mystic Smash asked, "How do you think I'll do in the Invitational?" Matt said, "I don't know, losers round 2." And he says, and then Ritas said, "What? Like, do you think he's gonna do losers round 2 or get further?" I said as a joke, losers round 2, and then he goes, "You have no faith in me, Jammerz." I said, "Not really," and I was saying it as a troll. And he got knocked out and loses round 2. So I have to formally apologize to Mystic Smash because what was said as a joke actually came true. And this is why I don't commentate anymore.
Well, I actually said he goes 0-2 as a joke.
Well, actually, that's what. Yeah. You said he was gonna go 0-2, and I said he's gonna get some losers. See, I swear, this is why you don't ask me these questions. Like, don't ask me these questions. I would say that he said something else as well, but the main point is I said losers round 2 as a joke. But the thing is, I know what's gonna happen, right? Because He's going to watch these tapes meticulously, and he is going to be hunting down Nassim. He's probably going to be hunting down Link Exeter again. He's probably going to be hunting down Problem as well. But honestly, I would have stuck with the poison the whole way through. Obviously, like, he's the player, he's the one in the driving seat. He must have felt something in that matchup that doesn't would have worked out. But how that match was going, he just needs to slowly adapt. And it was first to 3, so his poison had time to develop and flourish in the matchup there in the first to 3 setting. But I guess he just didn't have enough faith with how the matchup was going. So, and I can think of a number of players that would have swapped characters at that point as well. So,
yeah.
Yeah, sure. If you want to do that, Saint Connor?
Sure. So, obviously, guys, you guys need to hit up the Match Arena, !Match Arena. Run that in the chat. Apply the code. Apply some cash from your pockets if you got it. You know, pull a coin from your coffers, all right? You know, and show some love for the Saltmine League. You know, run the code. If you got some scrap, you know, throw it their way too as well. Make sure you guys are also tweeting this out, letting people know what's going on. We're in Winners Finals. We're getting down to the wire. So tweet this out, clip what you like, get that clout. And moving on. And also, we'll be talking about the charity combat that's going to be coming up here next week. EU Online Tournament, Saturday night, January 2021. Yes, we made it through 2022, or 2020, I'm sorry. There's a $200 prize pool, free entry. It is absolutely free. You don't got to pay a damn cent. So make sure you guys come through and give to the charity. Jasper and Logan on the mic. I can't wait to hear that, to be honest. It'll be hosted on twitch.tv/MuscleNoob. Shout out to MuscleNoob, Lou, and all the rest putting this on. Again, always love to see that love from the FGC to support charities and just support people even outside of our scene.
Yeah, and obviously, shout out to all the players continuously playing this game during these hard times. I know CFN can be a bit frustrating, but again, without the players, myself, and St. Cola can't commentate, Reeters wouldn't be putting on tournaments, so shout out to the players that are continuously playing. And I highly recommend, because worst case scenario is we're probably going to be playing games online for another year. If you can invest in a PC, I recently did get a laptop for Christmas as a present. If you can invest, I suggest doing the investment. Unless, you know, the gods above would allow us to play offline, then I'd say go back to PS4s. But
yeah.
I'd probably say an upgrade to PC would probably do the trick there. It's a smoother experience. But again, I know a lot of people are comfortable. You don't even have to go to PC, right? If you can get a PS5 and make the game load faster on PlayStation 5, that's also a plus as well. But again, a lot of this stuff costs money. So if you do have the money floating around after you've donated to Saltmine and the charity events, you can go get one.
Yeah, PC definitely feels... There's issues with PC, right? There's always going to be like, you know, if you try to alt-tab out of something or sometimes you linger on the menus a little bit too long, it freezes, it's got its issues. But the game itself feels better. It feels a lot better. I'll just put it that way. It feels better. So if you can switch, hit the switch.
I was talking to St. Cola before this, right? And he said, I said, yeah, I'm on PC now. I said, oh yeah, how you finding that? I said, I think I might stick to being a peasant on console because when I first loaded up Steam, I wanted to add friends. It says you have to buy something in order to make friends. And I was like, is this what you Steam people have been doing all these years? Have you been buying your way to buy friends? Is that what you guys do in these communities? You buy friends? You bribe them? You're weird. It's like, I'm gonna stick to PS4, be a peasant, play Street Fighter 5 on here, you know?
Yeah, y'all can switch. It's nah. But anyway, speaking of things that are chef kiss, this match, a classic, an EU classic that we've seen so many times, was going to determine so much. Winners Finals, poor Problem X versus the Cat 5, Cat 6 Hurricane.
Oh, baby. Battle of the Warlords. Again, like we said, W So Classic, as St. Colin's saying. Again, it's another day at the office. It's going to be a player-to-player matchup. But there's a little bit of change on the line, and these guys' mindsets change dramatically. Things become much more tense. Punishes become a lot more dangerous. I think you'd be paying attention as well to when Hurricane takes those risks with Cannon Spike, with his dive kick as well. Because those are going to be heavy-hitting punishes on our low-vitality character, Cammy.
Hurricane just been going on this entire time, blowing up the defensive measure of the parry. Not enough for the kill. One more hit will... The activation...
Oh,
doesn't matter. The armor blown through. I like that option.
He's gone with V-Trigger 1 with Abigail as well. Someone asked, why did he go Abigail? Abigail, on paper, is the better pick than Bison. He does know this matchup really well with Bison, but it's too strenuous on the mind. And especially under these conditions, it's probably better to go with Abigail. Dish out more damage. There's actually a mind game when Cammy jumps as well, because there's a parry to think about, which Problem tried to do in the first round there. So overall, it's the safer, more damaging pick. That's why you're going to see Abigail probably the whole way through in this set. So...
yeah, I feel like he's practiced this character for this matchup. Maybe a few other ones that Bison kind of has a little bit of issues with in terms of grapplers, but also the anti-airs is going to be better. Don't have to be as predictive. Crouching fierce trades in his favor, and when trades happen like that, he's got the health pool to really help him out. Activation from Hurricane to keep the plus frames on. Look at that push, but Problem still poking out.
Well, there's that forward hard punch, the Abby lift. That's actually a really good move. 10 frame start up. It's got a really good hitbox. It's actually pretty useful as an anti-air as well. I think it's special cancel as well. I can't remember. So, well, yeah. Vertical presence is kind of nuts. Oh, he's dead.
Yo, the parry!
Wow.
Absolutely. The autocorrect on that parry was perfect. And that's a game that you were talking about before, that they're going to be playing back and forth. The dive kick and the parry and anti-air situation. Right there, that parry landed in the clutch this time. Works out. We're all 1-1. Who's going to take the next one?
Yeah, and like I said, between guys like these two, especially in tournament setting or first to 3, the first game, super crucial. It is absolutely vital whoever takes that first game first. There's that jab, stuns racking up high, but I think Hurricane's just going to lay, he's going to lay back, wait for that stun to completely diminish, and then he'll take his opportunity to come back in. Good block on the dive kick, and the backdash as well. And Abigail's got the health to backdash, by the way. Yeah, he can actually backdash there. So...
That's crazy. And also you got the health pool to play with. You're good. Like if you get hit, it's like no big deal. Like you still have a million more health points to deal with. This is a big boy.
And here's another thing as well that some people might not know about this matchup as well. When Abigail has a huge life lead, you can actually just play the game with stand jab and crouching jab, and it's like low risk. And again, Cammy can whip punish those, but there's not much Cammy can do outside of committing to the whip punish to deal with those jabs. Right, I think he's just about alive. Are you just about
like a wake-up situation?
Yeah.
Please bust him with a wake-up super Hurricane.
Yeah.
The problem is just safe with the punish.
Yeah. He tried crouching like it. And what was really good about that as well was Hurricane dashed in, but he stood just outside of the wake-up crouch light kick range to make sure Problem would probably commit to that, thinking he's allowed to do it, but he didn't. So that's, again, player-to-player psychology right there. So 1 game up to Hurricane in this winner's final.
As we said before, these guys have played each other, so to know that knowledge is like, I know how you're going to play and what you're going to do after these situations. So that's like even more next level play that we're seeing from Hurricane. First one goes to him. First one to Hurricane's hands. The Problem X is only seconds away, hits away from taking these back. Punish. Yo, you with the big raid?
You thanks for the raid. Yeah, she's actually got a very good Urian. I don't know if you've seen some of her streams. She's got a very good Urian.
I'm a fan. I see you. Thank you for the raid. We're getting here. Winners finals, people, of Saltmine League. Problem X versus Hurricane. One of the board for Hurricane already. Problem X trying to take that back.
Oh, I think that was a V reversal, but it turned into the baby toss. And he gets the round there. A happy accident, as we call it in the FGC.
We take those. You take those. They're happy. You're like, yeah, that's cool.
With a hook or by crook, you got to take those, man. Dwell on it in the replays later. But in the heat of the moment, you got to take it. The Abigail smash on the landing frames. This guy's nuts. He's come to play. Nice anti.
DP, though, save from Hurricane. Gets a pickup right here. Problem X.
Everybody's anti-airing today. This is nuts. Everybody's anti-airing.
With that scrap on the line and that salt mount high, you definitely anti-air. You hitting them, those hit different. And you missed, they definitely gonna hit different too, especially for Hurricane.
There you go. As you can see, look at those, the mediums, the Abby lift, the crouching light punch, the standing light punch, just keeping Cammy at bay. Like I said, this is a much better pick on paper. And I think you are dead. Are you dead? No, too much scaling. He's just gonna have a speck of health left.
Good it. Oh, she's dead. Call the corner. Call the corner.
Wow.
Check the time of death.
I should have stuck to my gut. I had a feeling, but I was unsure because of the scaling. Nah, because that was a slump.
That's a big boy.
That was a straight fierce, and that was like, what, 2 moves after that?
It's a done deal.
Oh man, what a response there
that's
from
really
Problem
funny.
X.
What I liked about that is in the first game, my man died with all that meter. This time he definitely used it. He was like, I'm cooking today. And I'm having Hurricane on that plate. 1-1, evened out between the two.
That's absolutely insane. And again, there's not much that's going to need to be changed by either of these players, their strategy, right? Because these guys have played the matchup through and through, probably like over 500, 600 matches between the two of them. So they found a pretty much a solid, consistent strategy. It's who's more mentally prepared to stick with the guns from the get-go. So
yeah, I think as we've been saying a lot, like that second game is definitely going to determine a lot. The second, who gets that second win on the board will definitely determine a lot. Who's got the pacing down. Activation from Hurricane's got the plus frames on the side whenever he wants to use it. Has to find a way in anti-air. Still stuck in the corner. Still locked down.
Seen, like, he's definitely cognizant of the ranges that Problem's making his buttons with, but I haven't seen him commit to a stand fist whip punish yet, Hurricane. He just doesn't want to commit. Activate. He can't.
Double sweep doesn't get the EX. Nah.
He had to be careful there. Luckily enough, Hurricane didn't have to spend CA, but whatever Problem tried to commit to on block or even try to get the command grab, a super was probably going to come out, but Hurricane didn't need to spend it. So he's got it for this round instead.
Nice TP. Perfect angle comes through on the EX. Problem X just blocking right here. The patience. This man has to have, but Hurricane's been whip punishing a lot more now, but here we go. EX, Abigail punch. A little damage on the deck.
Punish the unsafe dive kick there. From Problem, no whip punish on that stand fist either. I know it's a hit and a miss trying to like deal with that button, but when you whip punish it, it's extremely useful. There is no tech yet from Problem. Hasn't got V1 just yet.
He knows what could happen. He doesn't want to get hit.
Oh boy, he might go for a couple throws here. No, he went for the shimmy. I got hit too. I think he's just about alive. Now, is he going to grab him or is he going to do the same thing he did last time? Oh!
He tried to wake up sweep. Denied. Damage applied. Hurricane. One game away. One game away from Grand Finals winner side. Hurricane. Man. It's not the Abigail's the way, but it's certain situations that he's waking up on or losing too much health in the beginning of the set that feels like that puts him on the back foot. That lame style is fine, but the way that Hurricane's opening him up, it's just to his detriment. Now Hurricane is one game away.
Yeah, I mean, even if you say it's like not in Problem's favor and it's detrimental to his playstyle right now, it's a case where the comeback factor with either V-Trigger for Abigail, it will always be an insurance policy. So he'll take that risk and he'll play that endurance game if need be. But like you said, I think it's when Hurricane's built the meter for super that with punish was absolutely brilliant off the back meter punch. When he's got that meter for the super and you put yourself in a dire situation to make you commit to something as brazen as that on a wake up, it could be pretty difficult to come back from.
Still, Hurricane now on a fat lead right here. Has to be able to keep this, and the poking game you said before, when that lame style is able to come out, when you've got that lead, it's a lot harder for Hurricane to take those risks. Meets him in the skies. EX surprise.
Yeah, so that said kind of hit there. So if Abigail meets you air to air, I believe he lands before you do, so therefore he's got the frame advantage. So going for the jump light kick to meet air to air is actually a good decision from Problem.
This man studied, dog. Not community college out here. Knows how to use this character. Cancel. EX reset denied. Waste of a bar. Back fierce. Oki time. Hold this.
Oh, there you go. He's trying to swing with that stand fierce. 6 frame stand fierce. What an obnoxious button from Cammy. But everyone's throwing out their heavies with malicious intent. And he baits the parry. Yes, that's safe him. Ooh. Out of the corner.
The ugliest air throw.
Damn, these jump-ins. I swear, they've just been working in quick succession. He didn't confirm that. Oh. He gets the sun anyway.
Doesn't matter still. He gets the damage. Let's see that damage that this character has to come back as the comeback potential. He needs one solid good hit to put him on a good position, right?
Reversal? No. There it is. Yeah, that's where it was. I was looking for that. No! Oh my god! Oh my word, please don't. Yeah, you can't do that again. You have no help. I just feel with V-Trigger 1 nowadays, you just can't throw things out arbitrarily to get the Metro cash, right? You actually got to try and go for the guard or commit to a full hit. So I'm still interested. Yeah, I'm still like interested as to why Problem X picked V-Trigger 1 here, but he's taking off 45%. We can work with this. Block. Yeah, there you go.
Punish. Finally,
to be
someone
fair,
blocking up the super on the wake up.
Hey, I don't blame that because Hurricane's on match point, so he can afford to see what Problem X is going to do to try and cut back into the set. So he had to block there. He had no choice. He had no choice. All right, there you go. No throw yet. Breaking the pressure with that stand light punch. And he can take this game here. He's still got one bar to work with. I think if he gets a counter hit, crouch and light kick, he might be able to convert and win the game.
He can just land it. That's in his favor right here. Hurricane put him in the corner, the flip out.
No, he
flinched. Defensive options. The tech is blown up.
The reversal, he needs it. Yeah, he needs
doing
it.
the arm for that one.
What's it going to be? What button is going to be? Hurricane's looking for that whip punish as well. I think he's got to do something else. Break. That was an audacious break, but he needed it. That back is going to end it. Oh, no.
Caught the back dash. Needs more damage. Problem X, he can do it if you find that hit.
17 seconds on the clock. He's trying to go for the hooligan.
Oh, he's going in. He didn't have to go in like that. EX. Problem X. Tying it up. Jammerz, why?
I don't know. But to be fair, he's a big boy, so you thought he would have stood up last minute and tried to do the dive kick. Hey, man. He's got to come from the quality guys from the UK. Woo! Shouts to 3-2. More games. More games. I wanted more games. I know you guys at home wanted more games. You guys wanted more Cammy. I know you did.
Round 1.
All right.
They wanted to see if there was going to be the scam or not. If there was going to be scam likely, if there was going to be the phone picked up when scam likely shows up on the screen, if that was going to happen. Problem X, Hurricane on game point. Anybody's game right here. The back and forth that's been happening between these two has been fantastic.
But yeah, we're going down to the final game here, 1-1. Problem X just won that last game there, so it could be momentum shifted into his side. And Hurricane, we know he can bounce back, gets the punish. That is -8. Cammy's actually got the luxury of using a Fierce to punish all the overheads outside of Chumley and because it's the 6-frame Sam Fierce, right? So not many characters can do that.
And getting a spiral arrow after that, getting that corner push and the Oki, like, come on. Like, she's ridiculous.
There you go.
Getting baited.
Yeah, he's actually using he's using the forward hard punch preemptively just in case Hurricane takes an aerial approach before that. But then when the Hurricane jumps, he's literally committed to the parry. And Hurricane's pretty much been successful at baiting that for the most part. Guard break. This is not good. Come on, grab. Oh no, he jumped anyway. He's dead. Oh boy.
Hurricane on set point.
He is. Deja vu all
that
over
could have
again.
been it right there. I thought he was gonna get dusted because that V-trigger right in front of your face in the corner, it's a done deal. But Hurricane stays solid, able to smooth on through with the V-trigger.
Here's the thing. I think Problem X has only landed one command grab. That was a regular one. He hasn't got an EX one. Hurricane's literally been too nimble in the neutral to make him even think that he's allowed to get a command grab there. Another missed confirmed crouch meeting kick there. There's a whip punish.
Have those unlock. Jump baited, reel it in.
Not looking good for Problem. He's backing off slowly. He's got super on deck, looking for that crush counter or just some sort of hit from a counter hit.
There we go. On the deck. Problem's gonna find a way to use that.
There it was.
The reversal not denied.
That was still a very risky V reversal, despite it being delayed. And if he gets this back through, he's won the game. Meaty, that was
EX on his wake up. Instant overhead. Hurricane moves on to winner's side of grand finals.
How about that?
What?
Hey man, he brought out that meaty set when people forget about it. That's like +1 or +2, I think. The latter active frames, the Spiral Connect. So, and again, they don't bring it out too often. The only guys I actually see using it nowadays are actually Hurricane and Shax. So, but either way, that was a nail-biting set between the two. Another classic. Those guys will see it just as another 1st to 3 set, but I'm pretty sure Problem X will want that run back against Hurricane if he can make it back to the final there. But yeah, congrats to Hurricane, sitting in the winner's side of the grand final, a position he has been quite familiar with over the years, online and offline.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're in this position right here, you're definitely super comfortable. You only got to win one set. The other person, whoever they may be, has to win two. And people, if you're new, if you just came in, hit up that Matcherino, !Matcherino, run that in the chat. And just like that, let me see that code being used up too. And the sponsor quest on the right-hand side. If you got some cash, some change, throw it their way. And we're going to get back to more play. Street Fighter V style with your boy St. Cola and Jammerz. How you feeling, dog?
I'm feeling good, right? I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. So, I'm subscribed to a bunch of like Street Fighter 5 channels on YouTube, and I got a notification on YouTube, and it literally says Problem Next versus Hurricane, Abigail versus Cammy, 1-3. This literally popped up as the set just finished, and I was like, "There's no way you uploaded that set. There's no way you done that quickly." Like, oh no, I had to click over this video. Did he label it as 1-3 or 1-2? This guy put 1-2. Oh, wait, is this the set they had? What? Am I lied to? No way.
Is it the same set?
Someone's lied to me. I don't know if it's the same set. I literally, as that set ended, my phone, the notification went off and it said, Problem Next versus Hurricane.
Talking about YouTube, we also have a YouTube channel. If you...
Sorry, say that again?
Yeah. We also have a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, sorry. Guys, do not forget, subscribe to Saltmine League on the YouTube, because they actually archive, obviously everything's archived on the Twitch, but they transitioned everything over to their YouTube channel as well. So you want to go back and watch previous seasons, maybe look at your favorite player and how they've improved. It's mainly for the players, just in case they want to dig through Twitch and they want to go on YouTube. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to Saltmine League, because these guys have been putting out the work and they've been increasing their numbers on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube. They're playing the game in 2020. They're playing the game. And make sure you support them as well. But shout out to all the viewers at home, man. People got in the chat over 500. Shout out to all 500 of you guys, 500 plus. Of course, we're enjoying the action here. We just had winners final happen, but now we're going to drop down to the losers semi-finals. I believe it's an all-French bout. Yeah, Nassim Claw going against Mr. Crimson.
Here we go. Loser side. Someone. This is. I mean, all this is going to shape the how this entire tournament is going to shake out. Mr. Crimson versus Nassim Cloud. He already dealt with the sim, but Mr. Crimson definitely on a different level. That's no offense to Mystic Smash saying that sim is lacking, but Mr. Crimson ain't slacking out here. We've seen him take whole tournaments. In fact, the last tournament, that was Saltmine League Finals, he took it all with sim. So definitely a different breed.
Yeah, of course. Putting in that work here. And again, these guys are training partners. These guys share tech, they practice matchups, they discuss a lot of things Street Fighter. These guys are on the same team for G-Finny at one point. So this is, again, just like the Problem X Hurricane matchup, this is another day at the office for these guys.
Punish. Side switch, using the B skill, but the crush though.
Back throw into the stun. Yeah, there you go. Closing it out.
It's gonna be the slowest jump in. That's the slowest jump in death right there. You see that dude coming for you, and you're just mashing, saying, I can maybe get out of this, but it's not slow enough, though. It's not slow enough. Mr. Crimson with the first one on the board.
Well, it's a shame, right? Because, like, Dalsim can't, like, build meter when he stuns you off a throw in certain situations, because he's got to use the jump to get there, to get that clean jump in. It's actually pretty sad.
Poor Sim. Poor Sim.
That's the only time I'm going to say
I ain't gonna start. Yeah, the zoner, by the way. Look at him zoning. Perfect zoning right here. The zoner, by the way, with the damage adding up. Now see, come on the back foot using the EX. This could be the start of something beautiful.
He tried.
But it's not.
He tried. The one time, and you know, it's probably against the wrong opponent to do that against as well. Anytime he's gone for EX command grab, he has done dash up, crouching light kick, and played it safe just against the backdash. The one person you shouldn't have tried that against, the delayed hard kick, was Mr. Crimson. Because it catches a delay tech and a backdash as well, and you get a conversion off either one, but Mr. Crimson was ready for that and reacted with the jab.
I mean, against someone like Mr. Crimson, whose defense is really good, like, I feel like has great innate defense and also just like great defense with the character specifics. When it comes to sim, like, it's really hard to catch him doing things like that. So, especially with a lead like that, you're not going to backdash. One up on the board already. Really hard for the sim to get anything going.
People like to backdash and like tech throws to kind of break momentum, even though they know that mentally you shouldn't. But sometimes you take that gamble.
Right, yeah. Your hands do something different, or you're just like, what if I do it this to catch them off? Mr. Crimson staying solid though right now, and even in this round too, picking his shots wisely.
Alright, gets that whip punish with the back medium into Yoga Flame, and the V skill gets punished. I like that, okay. Okay, I think he put a panic confirm. Yeah. Another slide. Oh, man. You know what it is? It's the thing is, he'll keep sliding until you block it, so he can cancel it. That's the problem.
It's like a normal part of the toolset, like it's plus, it's still gonna keep doing it. But again, Mr. Crimson, the defense has been super amazing in terms of like not letting things get through. But here we go, Nassim Claw making me eat my words a little bit here. Minus conversions. So
Alright,
it's a difficult match in terms of getting in there.
Yeah, but then again, he can shift his strategy and his game plan to just go back to neutral, wait for Dawson to extend one of his limbs so he can catch it with Aurora Spin Edge. Nice punish there. With the EX Aurora Spin, the Crimson Terror, sorry. Spending that bar. Is he going to get a side switch? No? Okay, goes for crouch medium kick instead. Okay. Oh.
Raw slide. There's no butter on that. Where was it? Was just the driest of biscuits right there.
I was not expecting that for him. Yeah, it did.
Neither was Mr. Crimson, apparently. He wasn't blocking it. Hey, again, Nassim Claw, definitely one of those that it's all part according to his plan. He's got a plan for what he's doing. But any other person would see that and be like, wow, that person's just a scrub. But Nassim Claw's got a plan for these things. I trust him.
I think for a lot of people, it's hard to fathom why Nassim, like why he plays the way he plays and why it's consistent. But I guess if you boil it down to one or two things, it's not that bad. But like you said, any other player, we definitely would have badmouthed them 10 times over.
They went from Japan, you're in trouble, dog. I'm subtweeting you. Anyway, Mr. Crimson, trying to get you on the board. Meets him in the skies, so it's Nassim Claw.
He's coming back with a vengeance here. Good slide under. And there you go. He's going to spend the... Oh, no, sorry. He's cornerless. He couldn't spend the extra bar, but he gets the round. Anyway, he's going to make it one apiece here, St. Cola.
Vega wins.
I like this momentum shift from Nassim. Just like when he feels he needs to go in, he'll start scrapping. Like he'll start getting in and starting the oppression. And I think it's maybe a mixture of just getting these meaties and things like that and these lows that, for whatever reason, Mr. Crimson just won't block him. And maybe it all came from maybe it came from that raw roll. Like, what is it? Like you play this dude, but you still get shocked. Like, wait, why would you? How did I get hit by that? What's going on?
You know, sometimes it's like you're trying to find your footing, you're trying to find your bearing in the matchup, and you feel the time that you press a button or do something, your opponent thinks it the exact same way you do, and press the exact same time. It's just that their button's faster. It either has better parity or their button's just faster. There's not much you can do about that besides slow down, re-establish control in your way, not the traditional way, just in your way. And sometimes it can work, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the playstyle you're up against, you know.
Okay, nice avoidance of the EX. And now the side switch right there, the dirty stuff, the zoner, by the way. He's a zoner, by the way.
Oh, yeah, man. Just let him confirm, let him confirm into flame off of lights. We're all good. Alright, there's stab medium kick. Alright, there you go. Find that pressure, gets the command grab. Is he going to go for a regular grab? I wonder. Oh, he tried another command grab.
He tried to put him in? Like the backdash, though.
Yeah, I mean, he backdashed. I was like, oh, he's got another chance. He's going to backdash again. Let's see what we got. Nah, he didn't. You weren't going to do it again. I knew he wasn't going to do it again.
Condition.
Yo, I think he's got to be very careful with those. I like the answers he has to the instant air gale, but I think he can't keep relying on them. Mr. Crimson's kind of one step ahead of him.
Yeah, he's been getting blown up for those multiple times. There's all that bar at the bottom. One good conversion is going to do it right here. Careful what you do. Don't take to the skies.
Oh,
that could have been it.
That was the cleanest jump in I have seen today. Oh my god.
The foot came down right at the right moment. You couldn't dial out 2/4 circles in the right time for that one.
That was nuts. Oh man. Sometimes you're just blessed. Sometimes you're just blessed.
And you know what? I like this call taking that momentum.
Yeah,
He's just like, listen, I'm gonna ride this.
Alright. Just trying to generate some space here. Misses the anti-air. That was such an awkward angle for the crouching medium punch to connect there, but he's avoided the flame carpet entirely here. Nassim Claw. And he's still got that one bar to work with. I think he's just going to block this one out here.
It's a V-Steel game right here. Nassim Claw landing it.
He's backing up. Yeah, I like this.
Decent right here.
Now, when they have the life lead, obviously, this is like similar to the poison matchup, except one of the deciding facts is Dhalsim has a fireball. When you got a life lead, you just back off and just try and catch one of the limbs with the claw. Just generate that space and then try and do that. But Mr. Crimson's fought his way back. He's got to be careful here in that scene. Yeah, he's looking for it so hard. Oh, no, he's dead.
Oh, and again, another one. In the same way. And I feel like you were talking about the lane play that Nassim had to do was just back off and just be chill for a little bit longer. But kind of went in and it was starting to work, but all it takes is that one moment of loss of momentum, and Mr. Crimson swings it right back. 2 on the board.
Do you know what's weird for me about that situation there with the EX Yoga Fire into the teleport last minute? I always wonder, why don't people just jump forward against it? But the problem is, if he doesn't move, he's got a full anti-air combo from you. So they just sit there and block, and then like you just feel like a donkey when you get hit when he teleports behind you.
Like either way,
it's on-screen presence. His horizontal presence is too dangerous. So it's like you just don't want to do it, right? And
there's so much command.
You definitely can't do so.
Yeah, that hasn't really been an option. Reset, neutral jump. Yo, let's go Nassim Claw with the mix.
Crazy. He's gonna spend the bar. No, he went for the throw. Got too much scaling. Good break there from Crimson. The classic Dhalsim low into Yoga Burner. I like it. And that flame carp is absolutely irrelevant. And again, all he's got to do is hold it out. Wow. Okay, that was very risky. I respect it, but that was very risky. Because if that was a fierce, that's full counter combo, and you're knocked down again.
Yeah, and you don't want to be there. We've seen so many times when the team gets knocked down, he gets pressured hard, and the wake decisions have not been the best. But here we go. You don't have to go to sleep if you're working. 9 to 5 right here. Never mind. There's the crush. And the pressure that's coming from Mr. Crimson knows he has to put Nassim down because we've seen Nassim kind of swing things back in his favor a little bit too much. A little bit too much.
He's trying to mix in, he's trying to mix in the surprise element gameplay, but Mr. Crimson more than ready for it there. And then there's the Gale. Into that Gale pressure, and he backs off. I wonder if he's going to get a clip into the bloody Kiss V-trigger. I'm not sure. Okay.
Looking for something. Spins it right there.
Yeah. It's alright. I mean, I kind of respect that attempt. He needed to do something, and you don't carry V-trigger over to the next round, so I kind of respect the attempt there from Nassim.
As we've been saying before, like you lose that health lead, things are looking long. The other way, though, if you keep that health lead, if you're Vega, you don't have to rush in to kind of control that game plan a little bit more. It's like right here. Get this lead, put the pressure in the corner. We teleporting out, though, Mr. Crimson with the defense on the deck.
Yeah, but I feel when it's Vega, what the hell was that? I've never even seen that.
Okay.
When it's Vega trying to obviously change styles from offensive to defensive in terms of holding a life lead, I don't think he has like proper tools to kind of deal with it as much as Dhalsim does. Dhalsim can force offense probably way better than Vega can, obviously with Yoga Fire, with the teleports, with the V skills,
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
A better use of the V-trigger just in general.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree. Now that especially when we talk about the V-trigger and stuff like that, and the person that can cover this character, Nassim Claw gonna return, no receipt. Not here. Not today. Mr. Crimson. Mr. Crimson moving on.
That is insane. Do you know what? Again, another day at the office between those two there, but it was great to see a deeper insight between that matchup between these two because those guys practice on a regular basis. Unlucky to Nassim Claw to not progress further deep into the bracket. Mr. Crimson progressing through, finding his way in the losers final now, I believe. Yeah, losers.
Yes.
Final. So there you go. Also, obviously, a big shout out to Mr. Crimson as well because ever since he swapped to PC, he's been grinding the game harder. He's found it a lot more enjoyable. And again, he's been taking a lot of the salt mines ever since he got recommended to enter the tournament, right? So he's definitely been a player that a lot of people have been talking about. And it's mainly because, hungry for competition. And it's kind of the whole situation from 2020 has allowed more people worldwide to see his skills because he's always been good. It's just that, your Problem X's, your Phenoms, your Luffy's, your Hurricanes, you saw them more.
Right.
Even Mr. Crimson wasn't placing as high or he wasn't around at those times. So during this whole situation with the pandemic, more people are saying, yo, this guy's sick. Who's this guy? It's like, listen, he's been around since 2016. He won the first CPT event. People forget that.
I remember that moment actually. When he's running Laura back in the day.
When he was running Laura.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, people kind of it leaves their mind they're not traveling. The players aren't traveling as much, so it's good that we have the Saltmine League to continue on in promoting these players, having an arena for them to fight in, to slug it out in the finals. Now you have to try to at least get to the finals. We have our losers finals at least, to see who's going to get into the loser side of finals for the Grands. We have Problem X versus Mr. Crimson, the run back.
Yeah. It's going to be, these guys have gone, like every time these guys have encountered each other, they've gone back and forth. I think Problem's experiment with the Abigail, tried the Bison. I think he tried another character at one point. I can't remember what character that was, so apologies. But again, we're playing for keeps now. We're playing for chips. So I wonder if he's going to follow through with that Colleen, or is he going to try something else? Because Problem did beat him earlier today, 3-0 in the bracket. And a matchup he's actually super comfortable in, the Colleen matchup.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he's going to go with G this time, or is he going to get more Colleen experience? More Colleen experience.
Colleen?
Okay.
At least for the first go, right? Like, remember, we are on that first of 3, so maybe he could switch, but it was looking kind of dire when they were fighting off right off the bat. But in loser side, you don't have that padding anymore.
Yeah, I think his chance to swap characters was before. Like, if he's going to stick with Colleen, I think mentally he might go the whole way again with Colleen. If he wanted to, like, experiment, it should have been in the winner's side. But even then, that's a big risk in itself, especially in the Invitational. But we'll see what he's going to change from the last set. I mean, if it happens to be, you know, if he wins one game, there's an improvement. Because last time it was 3-0.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a clean sweep that we hope to see something different. But, you know, this may be the repeat. Problem X with a nice lead. Bar at the bottom to work with. Crimson trying to walk him down to the corner. Anti-air jab works out twice.
And here's the thing, Colleen's kind of got a very, like, it's not so much super floaty like Chun-Li, but it's a relatively floaty jump. So the crouching jab anti-air can be a bit pretty consistent against her as well. And you're probably not going to see much of a strategy change on Problem X's side, because again, in his mind, I beat you 3-0 before. There's not much that needs to be changed. I think he's kind of clamped down and solidified certain aspects of my gameplay to ensure I can replicate that result again, right? So.
Yeah, no need to do that, especially with that just adds more mental stack onto yourself. Like, there's no need to switch if everything's working. You'll switch when things are working bad or when things are going bad. Run at that beat trigger game again, throws out the scissors, cutting through the neutral.
Yeah,
Side switch
you know what?
Do anything about that?
Mr. Crimson's, I think Mr. Crimson had the habit. He's doing delay tech, and I remember this used to happen in Season 1 and Season 2 quite a bit with a number of players. We do delay tech anyway, so the throw looks the wrong way. But even his delay tech's coming out. It's coming out the right way, but he's doing it at a weird time where it's not going to work. He needs to be careful of that, because Problem will catch on to that, and he'll actually punish that pretty hard. So.
Yeah, man, like Problem, Evo champ winner, definitely aware. Too far out to get the punish. Again, the anti-airs, you gotta jump in a little bit different. But it's difficult. I think with jumping heavy kick like that, and again, as you said before, the floaty jump, difficult to come through on these normal jumpers. You gotta find a different way of jumping in if you're going to go that route. But I just feel like it's uncomfortable in general on the floor, though.
It's weird because you're not going to do the icicle step, the double jump, and you're not going to empty jump either.
Yeah.
So when you jump, you're just fully committed, right? So, and because he's losing on the ground, because Problem's got an exceptional neutral game with Bison, it is a rough time. And if you can't change your strategy now, unfortunately, you're going to have to change characters.
Yeah, you gotta switch now. You gotta do it now. I don't think the Colleen's working out here, dog, and it would be so unfortunate to lose the same way. And Problem hasn't switched much. We haven't seen much of a switch from Problem, to be honest. In fact, I think he even feels more comfortable going back to the lounge finally after that dominant game.
Right, I think we're gonna see G. I think he said to himself, like, he won't rock Bison versus Dalsum unless it's comfortability reasons. I don't think he's going to do Bison Dalsum anymore. So if he's not going to pick G, he might swap something else with Colleen. I don't particularly know, but this is a matchup where Mr. Crimson's only picked up Colleen recently, so all the tricks that you're learning are what people are naturally accustomed to dealing with. You know, your stand fierce combos, your spacing, your low forwards, you know, your hailstorm setups in neutral. We're kind of accustomed to that. You don't know the nitty gritty stuff to make him like kind of be on his toes. So I'm very curious to see. Has he picked G? He went with Dalsum. I lied to all of you. Okay.
Wow. I mean, but on paper, as a sim players around the world, they're cringing. They're cringing in fear. They're tight.
Oh, Dad, set up fast. Oh, fuck, you got the whole day without getting fired.
You're so close. You only had one firing too. You were doing so good.
I know.
But Mr. Crimson, going the sim pick for comfortability's sake, even if this matchup sucks for sim players, because Bison can lay on the pressure and keep it going and keep up the pressure, Mr. Crimson says, listen, I'm going to do it. I'm going to run with the Mr. Fantastic.
So yeah, this is for comfortability reasons. This is probably his best chance as a player in terms of Delson. Somebody said I'm a bad liar. No, I'm very good at convincing you about the wrong thing.
Okay. That's not the same thing. Okay, I see you.
Listen, I can be eloquent with words. My mind games are through the roof. That's why I play Nico. Oh, the chip sequence. Oh, this is dirty.
Hold this. Side switch. God damn to do it.
That is so dirty. Oh,
bro, was that necessary? Come on. Come on.
I hope you all witnessed that. You're all looking at the wrong characters. Actually, no. Keep cussing Dawson. Keep cussing Dawson. That's fine. As long as it happens to Dawson, you do.
Yeah. I just, you see again, exploiting the gaps, the pressure that this character puts on. Even if you be reversal, it's like that's fine. I'm still getting in. Drill looks nice blocks.
EX. Pressure being applied, and he has no choice. He has to be reversal, and he done a delay tech. Oh no, done delay tech. Oh man, first game, the Problem X. Right now, it's 4-0 between the two of them in today's event. Not looking good. This is tight.
I don't want to see this as a loser's finals. Mr. Crimson, whatever character he picks, he's got to ride or die with. But this is a big decision because all the characters that he has, they're not going to beat Bison outright. G's probably the closest thing in terms of comfortability and matchup, but he's going the sim. The Mr. Fantastic, but them fists ain't looking like plastic, dog. It is looking dire. Gets a punch at least. Oh no.
Oh, listen, I'm seeing everyone
clip the screen.
I'm seeing everyone clip that sequence. Problem X did that is a Problem X exclusive. I remember when he first showed us that in Winner Stays On. I was like, you need to stop playing this game. Like,
please don't. I want to keep this character, okay? I want to play Bison someday. You're gonna keep nerfing this character because you Problem X. Look at this pressure.
Honestly, I think that's been a huge. I think that's been a huge part of why it's been nerfed. It's got the problem.
Sweep, able to get to the off that crush, trying to keep the pressure on. Mr. Crimson can't do much. He's got to find more bar to work with. And Problem X, like, cool, I'll just chill.
And the thing is, like, no matter how many times you view reversal, it's fine. But I think Problem X, just due to matchup experience through Crimson and even Broski, shouts to Broski, he's so used to it. He's just so used to getting V reversal, dealing with it afterwards, and then just running rampant afterwards. And you're about to see it now. Good teleport, lovely teleport.
You're only prolonging the inevitable. False to fireball, but no big deal. Trade right there. Down dash. The check though on the dash. Mr. Crimson with the pickup.
Oh, he's blocking and all the blocks. Oh, man, that was stupendous. Oh, that defensive sequence into the side quest. Nah, he's done. That's a wrap. Mr. Crimson minus put the controller down.
Oh my god. Problem X on match point. Yo, nobody's blocking those snipers, dog. I see you guys supposed to attack, but nobody's blocking them like Problem X. Using the parry against the drill. Problem X using this character, squeezing every drop, dog. Every drop out of this character to show you why he's an Evo champ, why he has learned he is the best Bison in the business. Keeping the pressure on the EX. Be reversal. Back out. Great life. Not going to deter this man.
I'm telling you, that is the only time Mr. Crimson has gotten really good damage is either from the drill kick or V reversal, the straight hits after the V reversal. Other than that, I do not think he's got a clean combo against Problem X in this entire set.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much here.
He's looking dire.
Trade. And Problem on the verge of activating V trigger too. So even if you get him down on this amount of health, it doesn't matter. We've seen the ridiculous comebacks they can have just like that. Okay.
He needs his hard knockdown. And he tried to run away. If he's gonna dash through, you might be done. There it is. Oh no! Oh no!
Sonic Invasion! Oh my god! No! He could have base got Agni, but Problem X is the base lord. Lord Problem X. Let me see those X's in the chat. Let me see the X's in the chat, baby. Hit me with the X's right now.
Oh my god, those scissors just came out of nowhere. And you know he done that against him before in the day as well? Oh my god. That was brilliant.
Cut through the neutral.
Woo! Hey, listen. You thought this man was just playing Cold War. Nah. Hey, listen. This is Problem X. If you don't forget, or if you forgot, you know, come on, man. When he says he's taking a break, he's taking a break. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, sure, no worries. We're gonna have, I believe, they didn't hear you, Reese, did they? Did they hear you? They didn't hear you? Okay, cool. All right, you have to hear what Rita said. Rita said we're gonna have one more break because he has to do something on the technical side of things. But when we come back, it is gonna be the grand final, a classic Saltmine. Winner stays on. Wherever you see it, it's gonna be Hurricane on the winner's side, Lord Problem X on the loser's side. Guys, do not go anywhere. It's grand finals. Your boy Jammerz and St. Connor will be back with you very shortly. See you in a bit.
Got the ice skates. He walks under. Shax gets a button. Side switch. Command grab. That's it.
These reactions.
Back throw. Batista throw.
Oh,
cancel super. Yo!
Has to be the standing reset. So smart. This is the opportunity that you now need. Whips the bait. The anti-air on the jump out. Is this going to kill on the Azuna drop? Yes, it is.
I don't like this. I don't like this aggression from him. I think it's hard. Yo, what?
Oh my gosh!
That was crazy!
The activation
Use it quickly a moment. And this is beneficial for me. Just need to find that final few hits, and I see that CA at the bottom.
Yeah, he's wanting it, but
Stop moving around. It's bullshit with the CA.
Really please clip that. I need a frame by frame of that. Oh god!
Is that a kill?
Absolutely false, like. That kill. Oh my god!
Great point from the minus 7. Hurricane knows now because Hurricane has
Sound like a shimshon?
some building can't take under my back throw. And the shimmy, you weren't taking your reaching or nothing. I'm not used to set.
If that was V-trigger, the other V-trigger, that would have worked. Stuck though, Mr. Crimson with the base god Agni clutch. And that is not enough to that shot, but the wake up super.
But your boy Jammerz alongside St. Cola commentate some action. Oh yeah. But I'm not fired. I'm not fired for a third time. Is that right? You want to fire me anyway? I think he wants to fire me anyway. I know. Regis was waiting all season to ask me to commentate so he could fire me. I know what he's like. I know exactly what he's like. So, yeah, can you commentate? I was like, no, you just want to fire me. That's what you know.
It was a trap. It was a setup.
Listen, I've played too many fighting games and strategy games. I know when a trap's laid. And you still walk into it. But it's brilliant. Yeah, we're back. And we've had some really good sets. A lot of them have been pretty one-sided, if I do say so myself. But we're at the grand final. St. Cola, talk to the peoples, man. Who we got?
We have Hurricane in the winner's side, sitting in the chair, waiting for his opponent. Lord Problem X coming from the loser side. Problem X gotta win twice to make it nice, but Hurricane only gotta win once. People, Saltmine League Grand Finals. The spice that ain't so nice. Season 9, let's get it.
Now, someone may have to do some digging for me as this set pans out. I cannot remember if it was a Saltmine Invitational Grand Final or another one where Problem beat Hurricane 6-0. I could be completely wrong about that, but I know there was a time where it was not looking good. And listen, Hurricane, the winner side of a grand final, definitely don't want to be dealing with that guy. Loser's side, Problem X in a grand final, definitely don't want to be losing with that guy. So myself, St. Cola, and all 500 plus viewers in the chat, you guys have got the most comfiest seats on the house because you do not have to deal with any of this. But I'd rather jog around the beach.
Just imagine. Yeah, you get to pop your feet, relax, and kick back to be able to witness this Great Street Fighter 5 action. And if on both sides it's gonna suck because if you're playing against Cammy, it's a scammy. Constant pressure, constant frustration when she activates V-Trigger. On the other hand, it's 2 hits to possibly do it with meter spent when it comes to Abigail. Explosive either way. Yo, let's play.
Somebody asked, has there been a 3-2 today? There has been a 3-2. It's actually between these two in the winners final. So that's the only 3-2. That's the only 3-2. All right, so yeah, it was pretty close last time, and he swapped V-Triggers this time around, St. Cola, if you haven't seen. So
yeah,
probably going with what I was saying before, maybe we'll be able to throw out like back fierce and a couple of other moves to cancel into the Metro Crash. Just kind of just test the waters a bit here and there, help him with some setups and conversions as well, that could help. Because V-Trigger 1, it didn't really do much, and Hurricane was pretty much 100% on point when it came to reacting to it, so...
Yeah, he was just fine with that. Jumping heavy kick right there to put him back down to the ground. More fierce, Problem X. Didn't even get to see the trigger. Didn't even get to see the change. Okay.
He will throw them out if need be. The thing is, and you actually can't react to that move either. It's pretty fast for a heavy attack. Like, he's got pretty fast heavy attacks, but you can't react to half of them, so...
Alright, back fierce. Go down the ground. Try to get the EX no-go.
Sneaky. I like it. Alright, just weighing it out here. That is a plus of, I think it's +1 on block dive kick, but NTA jab.
Alright, back throw. Switching positions, trading places, trading spaces, B reversal. We out of there. Even though you caught a little bit of damage for that, that's better. You don't want to be in the corner against this character, but the parry!
Is he dead? Not quite. Alright. One crouching shot will do the trick. Oh no! Is he gonna spend super? No. Back throw? Yeah. What's he gonna do? Gotta be careful here, Hurricane. Oh no, that might be Chip. Chip, no. The reversal. Let's see what he's got. We might be going to a final round. I'm not sure. He's gonna be careful with those lights. Oh, we'll take
EX double KO. Problem X definitely will take that. The double down.
We will definitely take that. 1 game down. 5 to go. You know what it's like in these grand finals when you're in the loser's side. You got to essentially win 6 games, 3 to reset the bracket, 2 to take the tournament. On the winner's side, you got to win 3 games on the trot. But first game goes to Problem X, and in a nice, you know, spectator fashion as well. That's what the people want to see. Double KOs.
Round 1.
That's I couldn't. I don't know. All I can say is Problem X will definitely take that trade, but that's indicative of me of like how exposed this match was going to be regardless. Not only between the characters, but the players too, and their choices. Nice parry, round start, getting that anti-air, and the Abigail finisher.
So here's the thing, right, regarding the Hunger Bee, the parry. So last set we watched these two, that didn't work. It just didn't work. Like, Hurricane was baiting them, I think one of them worked, and it was unsuccessful. But because the situation's a 50-50 in of itself, it doesn't hurt to keep trying. Because, again, Hurricane is going to change up what he does. So therefore, luckily they've been working out this time around. Because, again, it's not a bad answer. It's just that there's huge risk behind it, right? So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, having that also puts Hurricane on the back foot a little bit. Didn't get the conversion. But find a way to activate. There we go. Crouching Fierce.
Okay. And then, I think he tried to throw him. Yeah, I think he tried to throw him. Backs off. If he jumps, he can do the Metro Crash, I think. Well, if he builds the meter now, if Hurricane jumps, that's the super. Yeah, if Problem builds that meter just a little bit, I think he can just super him. Yeah, he can just super him. Oh my god,
super him! Just do it! Just do it! No. Do it now, Gohan! Do it now! There we go! He goes for the light, though! What a risk! What a risk!
Oh, man.
God, but it's so risky! But, yo, Problem X, he took it! He took it! He took it!
Hey, listen, I know they've been clutch, but we'll take those. We'll take those. And wake up, Super.
There's the wake up.
Listen, people didn't think he did it in the online CPT against Momi. You really think he ain't gonna do it? Like, come on. Come on. We do online. We do wake up Supers.
It's smart because it worked. Put that one in the books. All right, Hurricane.
Here's the thing. What changed? It's like Problem X has been like more consistent. You know, his parries have been more successful, and they haven't changed the way they're playing much from the set they played in Winner's Side. The only thing that's like visually clear that's changed is the V-Trigger. That's it.
I feel like it's a V-Trigger, but also Problem X, his round starts have been a lot better in terms of getting damage on the deck. But here we go, Hurricane making me eat my words a little bit here as he goes in with the pressure, but the light exchange working out. They have that B skill. I feel like Problem X has the command and is commanding with this normals.
Oh boy. 2 games down, 4 to go. It's looking good in this first set here. But again, even then, it's not like Hurricane's not sandbagging, but it's a good way to test the waters to see how hungry, how determined our Problem is to reset the bracket and obviously take the tournament as well. And hopefully it's enough time. Now has been enough time so he can win the set in the winner's side, or if he wants to reset the bracket, he can win it in the next set here. But again, with each and every passing game, momentum just increases slightly for Problem X, especially if things are being, they're landing and being successful, right? So.
Yeah, Evo champ, you don't want to let him get that momentum, start getting that feeling of the match, but that's what's going on right here. Try to get the command grab, deny, damage applied, dash up tech. Problem X still in a good lead, V reversal.
There's that forward hard punch again, just in case to cover the skies preemptively. And back to this neutral game here, just making sure he stays outside of the crouching medium punch range, I believe. It's a good range to play out for Abigail in this matchup. And that's very important in any matchup you play, is knowing the range, the optimal range of catch you're playing. Hurricane knows it too, but I think it's harder for him to commit to an option, because even at that range, Spiral Arrow isn't really good at, Cannon Strike, the dive kick, isn't really good unless you use the EX version, so.
And spinning the bar like that when you want to use it for other resources, maybe not always the play. Back fears again, time. Gets the EX off the backboard.
Is he gonna DP? I wonder. Hurricane hasn't DP'd yet. Oh, he went for a button.
Just trades. It'll work out though. Activate screen.
Get the mass jab there. I like it. Again, back to that range that he's comfortable playing at here. Finds himself in the corner, and there's a throw bait there from Hurricane. He might go for another throw bait just in case. There it is.
Didn't get a full conversion whistle, gets the XDP right there. He just does it. Gets the stun. Hurricane getting it done. Damn. You said this before. Like, even if he misses a confirm or something like that, he still got like 3 other plans that he'll just execute, and he just rotates those options right after.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. And look, Hurricane took the risk there with the block and then into the DP. If that's not showing signs, it's a Problem X. I don't know what will. That's what Hurricane's willing to do.
Trying to pick something out to work.
So that jab anti seems surprisingly good against Cammy. I don't know why. If you went for a regular jump, there's actually a lot more options you think that work against Cammy's regular jump than that look definitely misleading. So.
Yeah, I feel like that's also one of the reasons why he plays his character in this matchup. This anti-air jab, constantly checking a lot of what Hurricane wants to do. Maybe just checking the start, even before the startup frames happen for the dive kicks, if he's close enough to just keep applying that pressure. And now, like you said before, just keep applying the lights and the crouching medium punches and just zone them out. The lane play.
Yeah, he'll get super in a minute. And again, if Hurricane jumps, that super's going to catch him. Oh, there it is! Yeah!
Oh, right in there, just as you said. 4 fierce. Good.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, when he does forward fierce, it's almost impossible to react to. You can't catch it, and it built him the meter he needed for the super, because I was just looking at the super. I didn't say how he's going to do it. I was just looking at the super. Jammerz the Prophet. I mean, when you do this for as long as I have, I think me watching this game is a lot different to what you guys are watching.
Yeah, some of these people don't know. You've been hit by it too. I'm sure you've been hit by some of these situations too as well. You've seen it happen to your friends, and now Problem X resetting the bracket, dragging the demon down to the losers, dragging him down into the dungeon. Hurricane now in losers. Now only one more set, the final set. Shin Finals of Saltmine League Season 9. Tweet this out right now, or I'm going to slap the taste out of each and every one of your mouths. I mean it. I'm going to check. I'm going to be on that. And make sure as I hit up that Matcherino, I don't want to see any of the codes not get used up right now, because it's the hypest action you're going to see this Sunday.
It's unbelievable. And you have to remember as well, these guys, Hurricane had an incredible regular season, right? He won 4 of the 8 regular season ranking tournaments. Problem X only won the 1. And sometimes when it comes to these invitationals, it's not about your results prior, man. It's how you're feeling on the day. And these two are the last men standing. And it usually happens in tournaments regarding EU.
These two, usually the ones. I mean, we had Mr. Crimson last time, kind of spoiled things. Got close, but didn't get close enough. And now we're having the classic right here. Side switch, able to just walk on through the excuse me, pardon me.
Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. Oh, no, he's feeling it. He's going to do it. He's going to do regular throw.
No command grab. He ups it, dog. He went for the expensive stuff. Yo, put that on the side. Give me a little bit of extra guac, dog.
He's in his head. Because he's just lost that set in the fashion he lost that first set in the finals, or he's in his head. The commander's gonna work. He probably won't do that double commander situation for probably like another 2 games. Probably won't do that for another 2 games.
But to have that in your toolkit, oh, but he just did it. Oh, but it didn't work. Oh man, but that's a danger that you don't know. You have no idea. But Hurricane able to get out of the situation and activate to keep on the pressure. You got to keep it going. Able to get something low. Yeah. DP though, the stun. There we go.
He had to get the stun. Is he gonna try and shimmy him, or is he gonna throw him to death? He might go for the throw option. Oh,
jumps in.
Okay,
Hurricane.
I didn't know it put her,
I thought everyone was
behind him. Yeah, no, I didn't know the jump medium punch put her behind him. I thought she was stay in front, but hey, it worked out.
I didn't either. That's that tech right there. That they play each other so much and understand the matchup too. And in fact, if anyone wants to understand the who wins this matchup, who loses it, it's definitely these two. The particulars. I would only trust them. I've seen arguments on Twitter, but y'all ain't playing like this, using the backdash. Are you kidding me? And the crush.
Nah, hey, Beaters, please.
Walk away. Take a lap, Hurricane.
I'll pay whatever channel points you want. Just turn off the stream. He might DP again. Please, please, please. I beg you don't. I told you that.
Oh my God! Don't play it.
I'm going home. I'm moving my.
Reel it in, baby. Reel it in with that big problem with the first one. Nah, Hurricane, you gotta take a lap, dog. You gotta take a break and take a lap. Walk around your house for a bit. Think about this one. Jammerz. That was a perfect read, dog. God damn.
Alright, okay, I just finished doing a lap around my room. I muted my mic and I literally just finished doing a lap around my room. I swear to God, I know where this is going.
This is not looking pretty. That was not the kind of read that you want right there if your Hurricane happened to you.
Oh man. That was absolutely nuts. What's the score? Is it 2-0 to Problem right now? Is it 1-0? I can't remember.
It's 1. With the first one was 1, but it feels like 2. The way that
Jammerz, you are fired, and second of all, I scripted it. So
it's all scripted. It's all in the script, yo. Problem X.
Let's see if Hurricane can put the white out. Prognosticate. What are you on about? I'm a prognosticator. That's not scripted. I knew all of that. No one else knew that but me.
That's true. You had the secret ending, dog. You had the guy, the Brady's guide out there.
Oh man.
Air to air again, as you said, recovering time to get the throw. And the jump fierce though, Problem X.
Listen,
on something different.
I'm telling you, right? There's not many people that can push Problem X to play at this limit to make sure it's entertaining for you guys as well as frightening for his opponent, right? A Hurricane pushes him to new limits every single time, but the disparity in the mindset right now in this matchup is insane. Trying to go for that malicious standing hard punch there. There's an Abbey lift again into the super. Oh, you can't do it. You can't do that when he has super. Oh man.
And we haven't seen Problem X spin it like that. Like, we've seen him do it a few times in the previous match, but definitely spinning it as soon as he can to get that position in terms of damage. But here we go, Hurricane with the return over. See, possibly. Crouching in kick conversion. Keeping on the pressure to flip out. And Problem X choosing the right defensive option. I love that he's rotating these.
Nah, this is nuts. Abigail punch. He's not dead yet. And then I don't know how Hurricane's going to come back from this.
He jumps in.
Because he can. Because he can. He can. Because he can.
You know,
oh my
he's
God.
Looking at his evil win in the corner of his room. He's just looking over like, yeah, all right, I'm nice. He's looking at it. He's like, that's how nice I am. That's why I'm never out of this.
Saltmine League, man.
Another trophy on the deck. A salty trophy made of pure salt, Christine salt. Only the purest. And now, Problem X, game point.
Here it is, right? If Hurricane wants to come back, we can't count him out. If Hurricane wants to come back, he's got no choice. He's got some mental game, mental fortitude left in the tank, man. If anyone can do it, it's Hurricane. He's racking up that stun. There it is. Oh boy, the V-trigger's locked and loaded, so if he doesn't close this out, he's in big trouble. Oh no.
Oh, does he get the first shot?
I was about to get a reversal, but it worked. Oh no. Is he gonna go for that unblockable? He's gonna delay. No, he's gonna do that. Oh, he's stunned. Is he sorry, son? No, you're not. I lied. 2-0.
Oh my God. Oh my days. Problem X. X things out here. I said I wasn't gonna hit it like that. But Problem X.
Oh man.
Problem X
This is gourmet, bro. You thought I entered the tournament for this? Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
That's why you stayed out. You stayed out so you could watch and commentate this wonderful action like your problem is with the punish on this bad Spell Arrow.
Man, this is a madness right here. He's running rampant. He's feeling confident. Hurricane, I think his confidence and his decision making is just diminishing, man. He feels like completely limited and rigid in his options. He jumps into a parry again. Are you DP?
The XDP though.
I'm biting my nails right now.
It's looking peak. It's looking peak for Hurricane. I'm just saying right now. But here's the activation. Everything can swing back in his favor. Gotta pick up this phone. Scam likely. Good defense. Doesn't finally confirm that he won it off that medium counter hit combo. Problem X blew up that bar. He's like,
Problem can match as much as he wants right now. He can match as much as he wants.
oh no, the super at the bottom is built. You know what's coming, dog. You know what's coming. Problem X. And there it is. Problem X is the winner of Saltmine League this season with the super, the critical art to, yo, the CA. I'm gonna see you out this tournament. Damn.
Absolutely insane. Decimation. And I said, what happened? Was that a 6-0? That was a 6-0, right? I don't think he didn't win a game, did he? Was that 6-0?
He didn't. He didn't win a game.
Fired for not knowing it, and yes, it was 6-0.
I knew it. I was saying, I knew he won a match, but he didn't win any games. I said that. And I'm also saying right here, Problem X is your champion of this 9th season of Saltmine League. Let me see the X's in the chat. Drop them if you got them. If you don't, drop something else. Right now, I want to see the chat lit up with the X's.
To turn that around from a 3-2 in the winners final to a complete 6-0, including resetting the bracket in that grand final, that was nothing but exceptional there from Problem X. Again, that is qualities of one of the best players Street Fighter 5 or the Street Fighter scene has to offer in general. Someone saying it's scripted. It's not scripted. I'm just a mind reader. God damn it, I could do my job.
This dude's one of the best commentators. Are you kidding me? Like, Jammerz, the knowledge of this man, and having played the people out in the EU scene, he definitely knows what's good, and he predicted it, just as Miss Cleo would have too as well. Definitely had the just seeing that match. Like, I thought, like, Hurricane, but he could have did this and that. But as you said, Problem X had found the momentum and kept it. Good stuff, though.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So, next season, people, you thought it was over? You thought they'd be lacking and slacking out here? You're wrong. Coming the 17th of this month, it's the 10th season of the Saltmine League. And guess what? Since you people demanded it, Saltmine League gonna be handling it. There are gonna be 12 weeks instead of 8 weeks. 11 ranking tournaments plus the season finals, and of course, because of the length, the prize pool is going to be even bigger. People, with the new Street Fighter 5, with the patch, stuff like that, y'all better be coming through heavy and hot.
12 weeks of European online action. I mean, that's definitely impressive. I think I should encourage more people to give it a try and sign up as well. I only have one question about that. Now, it's usually 8 spots for the finals, right? Is there going to be more spots open, or is it still going to be 8 players, just 12 weeks? Okay, so in a way, do you know, this might be a little bit more tense on the players, you know? You think it might give them more room and flexibility. It might be a little bit more tense on the players, because it's not 8 weeks of staying consistent. It's like, now you got 4 more tournaments to enter, and in that time, we could have some new blood or some underdog, some dark horse come through, and then just win 3 tournaments on the trot, and then bam, he's in the final. Oh, I don't know, you know. I don't know.
That's gonna generate that salt. That's what you guys want to see, right? But you guys are hitting the follow button on here.
I'm number crunching. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. That's the one where anyone who enters, basically, they got to whoever they face, they got to play their opponent's main. I believe that is. Is that right?
Yes.
Cool. So yeah, that's just a little fun tournament for you guys to do. And obviously, when the ranking events, the regular ranking events come back, you'll definitely know about it. So I'm tweet about it. You'll probably see St. Colin and myself on those as well. So yeah. I mean, it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, fantastic action. Thank you everybody for joining, watching, all the players all the way throughout the season. Obviously, congrats to Problem X and everyone that came through in the top 8. Great to see some new blood and old blood. People, if you haven't, hit the match reel one last time. Run the codes, run some love and support. I know you love the action. Show them that you love the action with that monetary goodness. If you can't, you got the codes to run that. Also, follow them on the Twitter, on the YouTube, on here as well. And also, if they got a live journal, hit them up there too. I don't think they do, but hit them up everywhere that the socials are at. And just like that, people, we are done. My name is St. Cola.
It was I want to say a few words.
Please.
Yeah, my mic.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, sorry if my mic is really broken, so I don't even know if you can hear me, guys. But thank you very much for that amazing season, guys. Thank you very much to all of the participants, to my amazing staff team, obviously to all the commentators. It would not be possible without you guys, and I'm really looking forward to season 10. Thank you very much.
I'm a mind reader.
Hell yeah.
I thought I should put that out there. I'm just a mind reader. I want to see those clips on the Twitter. I did play for the majority of the ranking season, and then Ritas kindly asked me to come on the mic today so he could fire me, but he also asked for my soothsaying skills. I do say so.
And chat, you are all fired until Friday, King of the Saltmine.
Wow. Damn, he got all of you guys?
Hold that. Hold that.
What? I knew his mic as well. Wow, the son of a...
Everyone fired.
That's crazy. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed the action today, as well as the action throughout the entire of season 9 for the Saltmine League. Hope you enjoyed the commentary by myself, Jammerz, and St. Cola.
Okay,
as well.
That's actually the first time I need to fire myself, because obviously tomorrow we will have the first to 10 sets.
Oh, you fired?
Ritas, you're fired. You're fired. Yo, chat, fire Ritas real quick. Hit him with the you're fired right now.
Why is this guy coming
Run him right
Alan
now.
Sugar? You're fired. Like, what the? See, that's insane. It's just like, you're fired. Like, Alan Sugar style.
Everyone is fired.
Basically. But, I mean, hey, if you're gonna participate in those, the first to 7s or first to 10 sets tomorrow, then make sure you sign up for those. There's gonna be the In the Body of My Opponent happening next week. And obviously, I guess it's gonna be an off season now. People can prepare for the new season of Saltmine, and obviously look forward to CPT finals, watching it, and the new update that's going to be Among Us. I think soon. I think so. I can't remember when it was.
I hope
February.
So.
I don't know. I don't know. I think they should nerf. I think they should nerf Abigail. I think they should nerf Abigail. Yeah.
Buff Bison. Until next time, people.
We are out.
We'll catch
See
you
you
later.
guys.